Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome to Wrestling Gab.
Hello.
What's the fallout from WrestleMania going to be? We get to find out tonight on Monday Night Raw. That's Dalethea. I'm Travis. It's good to see you guys in here.
Maybe. I lost my little thingy-majigger.
That's not surprising.
Well, that's not very nice.
Her pop
Saying
filter.
It's not surprising. That's rude.
She's got a pop filter problem. I guess she's going to look for it instead of hanging out later. Well, you had it up there, didn't you?
Well, yeah, it was just
All right, well, anyways,
what you did with it.
we're waiting for Raw to start, and we're not really waiting for Raw to start.
You just do your own thing.
I don't even have a chat up.
Well, you can just talk to people.
I don't even know if people are in here, but if you guys are in here, what'd you guys think of WrestleMania?
I don't understand why.
Run through a few matches, I guess.
I guess you decided to get rid of mine.
Yeah, because you know me. That's my number one goal in life. Will you
Right.
bring up the chat, please?
Yeah, you should be able to do it with what your stuff is.
How? Just keep hitting tab or something?
Yep. It's there usually.
All right.
Anyways.
You want to do a roll call?
Hopefully my voice doesn't sound stupid.
It's a pop filter. You'll be fine. Are you going to do it on your phone?
It's a pop filter. That means if I get really loud that it won't.
I know what the pop filters do.
won't
They
fix
stop the
it.
P's. Papa. Say papa.
Let's see. Looks like we have Aaron in the chat. We have Darth in the chat. Hey guys, how's it going tonight? We've
If you're
got
just joining us, introduce yourselves in the chat. We'll be here all night. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
we have Larry in the chat.
Hey, Larry. How are you doing, boss?
We also have Tom in the
Looks
chat.
like Tom's in here. King Dwayne.
And looks like that is
Mason. Oh, we already said Darth.
that's Darth Vader.
There's
Darth.
Luke.
We've got Luke in the chat. Hey, Luke. And Larry's like, I bet Travis and Dalethea are really tired.
Woo! We don't get tired.
We've got Walter in the chat. Hey, Walter.
Hey, Walter. Good
Says,
to see you
hey,
in here.
Travis and Dalethea, I'm going to be late doing stuff. All right, well, you go do some stuff.
Getting stuff done.
Maybe we'll see other people tonight. All right, we've got Ayla in the chat.
Looks like
hey,
Ayla's
Ayla.
in there.
Larry's like, 4 days in a row. I don't know how you do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, well,
It wasn't so bad over the weekend. It really wasn't.
right?
WrestleMania was actually pretty fun. Raw could drag a little bit because they have a lot of commercials, but we'll try to get some trivia in and keep it flowing, and you guys can keep talking to us and keep the chat moving.
We've got Carol in the chat. Hey,
Carol,
nice
good to see
you
you
back.
back in here, hanging out with us.
Luke was like, man, I was hoping for a nice, calm, mellow Monday night. Ha ha ha, Luke, that's hilarious.
Those don't happen.
Tom saying, hell yeah, my loyal subjects.
Because he's King Dwayne.
Not my king. Jim Ross is like, hey, Travis, I am your father.
That would be pretty cool. Except for I'd have a high probability of stroke.
Right? Darth's like, I hope we get Drew versus Alistair.
That would be an interesting way to push it right out of the gate.
Nice. Aaron's
I
like,
wouldn't mind that.
hey, Ayla, I love you. And Ayla's like, I know, boo. And I'm not sure if that means boo as in boo or if that's boo as in, yeah, right, boo. Like, love boo.
I got you, boo.
I got you, boo. Aaron's like, I hope we get Drew versus Edge. All right. Looks like it's going, Larry. Just exhausted and blah. Yeah, Luke, how are you doing? Have you been getting some rest, I hope?
How is everybody out there, too?
Yeah, how is everybody else doing tonight?
Everybody give us an update. How's everybody doing with this unicorn sprinkle outbreak?
How is your physical/mental well-being?
Is everybody practicing the social distancing?
Physical social distancing, but not actual social distancing. Please reach out to your family and friends. Make sure everybody's doing okay. Sleeping Angels is in the chat. Hey, Sleeping Angels. Saying hello to everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? They're asking.
We're doing great. Waiting for Raw to start. Makes you wonder if they're going to have any matches.
Maybe.
No, not.
Well, I'm sure they have some. They have to have some that kind of, probably cumulate what happened over WrestleMania, right?
Some matches.
Larry says, yes, it's been a long weekend.
Yeah.
Tom's letting us know that Becky won and Alexa Cross tag team champions. Yeah, they're back to being champions due to some things with Kairi Sane not being able to travel as much with everything going on, and she's just got married and stuff, so they had to give it back to them because they're around. So, but I bet you when everything starts getting back together, if they do happen to have another thing, it's hopefully they'll give it back to the Kabuki Warriors, considering that they're really good at having them. So
You enjoyed them.
I do, but I like Asuka, and
I really do like
Kairi
Asuka.
Sane kind of grew on me too, so I like them.
I would like to see Asuka get pushed as a singles competitor.
Luke's like, we are both still trying to recover. Oh, I bet. Hopefully it is a recovering at this point, and it's not like a mid-phase thing or something. Hopefully you guys are on the mend side of recovering
Is that looking
from
like
it.
Asuka coming out first?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like we got some Asuka. Tom saying he's good. Darth saying I'm starting a channel and I can't put a link in this chat.
Yeah, I've seen that. I figure out you'll probably have to send it to us on your Instagram. Just a Wrestling Gap. I don't know what the ats or any of that stuff.
Right. Sleeping Angel says it's been a long weekend of wrestling, right?
Yeah. Lots of days of wrestling with SmackDown. And then WrestleMania's 2-night event, and then Raw.
Aaron's like, I love your hats, Travis. Where do you get them?
This one, I don't know. She got this one.
Yeah, I found it. Luke's like, I'm not practicing at this point. It's forced, right? Larry says, doing great. Travis and Dalethea started back to work today. Ooh, is that good that you started back to work?
Who's starting back?
Larry.
Larry's
Is it
getting back to
good
work.
that you started back to work? Are you excited about that? Or
Is essential? Are you essential, Larry?
Aaron's like, Ayla, how are you doing today, baby? And Ayla's like, don't do that.
She just puked in her mouth a little bit.
Right? And that's easy to do. She's pregnant. Tom's like, I've just been busy. Aaron's like, hey, don't start with me. I'm hungover today. Yeet.
Yeah, don't be drinking.
And we've got Curly HDC in the chat. Hey, Curly.
HDC.
Hello, everyone. I missed y'all, right? Missed you from being in the chat. How's everything going for you? Haven't seen you for a while.
Liv Morgan, Asuka, right now. What a great way to start the new year.
Right?
The new year of wrestling, of course.
The new year of wrestling, because WrestleMania ends their year.
So, my favorite part of WrestleMania is the Raw after WrestleMania.
Is it?
Yeah, because the crowd chants everything.
Oh.
And now there's no crowd, so I'm like, oh.
The crowd chants everything.
Everything. Michael Cole.
Oh.
Michael Cole.
Right.
They'll be like, obscure cameraman. Obscure cameraman. Oh, I'm not kidding. They chant everything.
Yeah. Let's see.
Liv Morgan, Asuka. Let's see what they got planned
Darth
for.
wants to know what our Instagram is. Sleeping Angels.
It's just
singing
Wrestling Gab.
everyone. Darth says Liv Morgan, my wife, and we've got Janelle in the chat.
Hey, Janelle. Good to see you in here. We got Liv Morgan versus Asuka right now. They just locked up. Asuka's got the early advantage, but she's pulling her hair. She's got it kind of tied around the ropes. A little cheating. Oh, Liv gonna roll her up. Not on Asuka's watch.
Right.
Oh, there's a stomp. Asuka getting excited. Look at her. She's just egging it on. Liv just keeps hitting her. Asuka's like, give me more. Give me more. Asuka looked like she's in a little bit of trouble now. There she hits her with the ass.
Larry's like, yes, I'm glad I'm working, but everyone who I work with are working from home. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. I'm working from home also, so.
Is that tough?
Yeah, because it's not a normal routine, so it's weird.
A little off. Oh,
Luke's
Liv, the back
telling
bend.
Darth and Aaron that Liv is his because she's the only one he claims.
She finally found an outfit that flatters her. There for a while, some of her stuff she was wearing just wasn't doing it.
For Liv?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that that matters, but.
Sleeping Angel says, nice reset to everything for the weekend and all the stuff that happened over WrestleMania.
Yeah, good New Year's. The wrestling New Year, that's what I call it.
Sleeping Angel says, yep, it's going to be different this year without a crowd. LOL.
I know, we don't get to see any chanting.
Looks like the next pay-per-view is apparently a real thing because Liv tweeted that she is officially in it.
So the Money in the Bank on May 10th, is that still going to happen? Is it going to be recorded? Mm-hmm. Somebody get in on that. Look it up. Because we heard some other things that they were going to move it all the way to July.
Right.
But even in July, it would still probably be recorded.
Aaron's talking about claiming Liv because he got her pregnant, and Ayla's like,
What?
gross, Aaron.
Oh, Liv just got knocked out.
Curly says, good, Unicorn Sprinkles screwed up my school year, but I'm doing work online. It's easy as heck.
Good
nice.
deal.
Well, I'm glad that you're continuing to do your schoolwork. That is
Education is very important.
I know it sucks, but at the same time, it's probably kind of nice in a way. Tom says, bet she didn't know that, Aaron. It looks like Aaron, to be a little more grown up. Something about being a little more grown up.
Yeah, because he's talking about getting Liv pregnant.
Oh, you need to be a little more grown up. Okay, maybe that's it. Aaron's talking about Otis celebrating with Mandy, barf. And we've got Philip, a.k.a. Thor, in the chat.
Thor's in the house.
Hey, buddy.
Good to see him in here. I started almost stalking you on Insta.
Right.
I was like, I wonder what he's up to.
Right. Ayla's like, I work from home too. Haha. Working on making a baby. Dar's like, I think they are going to replay the Boneyard match on Raw. Possibly.
You think
maybe.
they'll do it that quick? You don't think they'll try to get more, what would they call it, views or whatever for the pay-per-views in their network? They usually wait a few weeks before they do that kind of stuff. But with this whole thing going around, why not?
Right. Sleeping Angels wants to know, are they still at full sale?
We don't know where they're at. I would assume so. The Performance Center, not Full Sail. That's where they're at, I'm pretty sure. That's what it looks like, the same crowd.
Larry said, I thought Money in the Bank was canceled, but it was moved to May 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did move it to May 10th.
It makes a lot of sense to move it a little bit.
Right, and then who knows, maybe they'll reevaluate, and then if they figure out, that's probably not going to work, then move it again or whatever.
Is May 10th, did they move it ahead? Because May would be the next pay-per-view anyways, because April's just happened. So May's would be the next one, and it makes sense to have it that weekend. That makes it literally 1 month away. Mm-hmm. But anyways, if you're just joining us, introduce yourselves in the chat. Hang out with us. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah, we had a new person come up in the chat, but we've seen them before. Brandon Witt is in the chat.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon Witt. Nice to see you in the chat.
Good to see you in here. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Let's see. Tom says, yes, it's going on. Glenn Hunt says, and we can say hi to Glenn. Hey, Glenn. Giving us all of our little updates we always like. WWE has backup plans for this Friday Night SmackDown. Backyard Wrestling Ring TV tapings, Memphis, Tennessee.
That'd be fun. Some
Starts
backyard
talking
wrestling.
about how Liv is my wife, and you have Aubrey, Aaron.
Yeah.
And Luke reminded it's Try. We also have Javier Ciaz
Hey,
in the
Javier.
chat. Hey, Javier. Nice to see you.
Good to see you in here. Thanks for joining us.
And Philip's like, hey, yeah, I'm here to watch. Sweet.
Good deal.
Tom's talking about, hey, Otis and Mandy are in love. Yep, that happened over the weekend.
We got some smooching.
I don't know about love, but they're definitely supposedly together.
All you need is love.
Right. Larry's like, that Boneyard match was awesome. Aaron's talking about how he loves Asuka. She's his wife also now.
Right.
Sleeping Angels is like, oh, okay. Ayla says, does your lady wrestle the real one? As she's asking Aaron, I think. Javier says, what was your favorite match from Mania?
Whew. I tried to go over this. I think it was the Charlotte Rhea Ripley one.
Yeah?
For the second day. The first day I kind of put them all even. Now, I'm not counting the John Cena Fiend match, and I'm not counting the Boneyard match. Mm-hmm. Because those are like more movies to me.
Right.
Because I think both of those were the best of the nights for both shows. But I didn't want to put those in there because I didn't really consider them true wrestling matches.
Right.
They're more like cinematic masterpieces.
Mm-hmm.
What was yours? Did you have a favorite of the night? Or of either night? Mm-mm. You didn't have any. You're just like, I'm just here.
I'm just here. We've got Soulpound in the chat. Hey, Soulpound. Nice to see you again tonight. Sleeping Angel said they should move to July or June for Money in the Bank. They're saying it was one of my favorite matches of all time for the Undertaker Boneyard match.
The Boneyard match.
Sleeping Angel says they need to take a break. And Darth is saying, Ayla, sorry for Aaron, he's weird. And Ayla's saying, thanks, I'm glad someone finally apologized for Aaron. Somebody take responsibility for him. Thanks, Darth.
Asuka's got Liv in an armbar. We're back.
Curly says, since y'all talking about love, my real girlfriend Haley spends time with each other when we're done with our work. Nice.
Good deal.
That you guys spend time with each other. Good deal. Hopefully the social distancing, as in physical distancing time, so that nobody is spreading unicorn sprinkles amongst houses.
Staying social distance separately, but then together.
With each other. Aaron says, why doesn't my boy ever get TV time?
1, 2,
He's a
and...
future WWE champ. Mike Kanellis is not a future WWE champ.
Liv Morgan with a kick out there.
And he will probably never get TV time for a while. Because they haven't done any TV stuff for 205.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
what
all I'm saying. That's why I'm saying they haven't. I'm not saying they won't maybe in a while, but right now, no.
Liv Morgan get kicked around.
Philip or Thor says, and I got riddles. Oh, he's got some riddles.
Oh, riddles. Nothing wrong with those.
All right. Looks like, can we hold off on the riddles? Dalethea is catching up on chat, right? Aaron's talking about, I'm not weird.
1,
he said I'm weird.
2. Asuka kicks out. I thought Liv was going to get her.
Darth's letting him know it was him that was weird. Javier says Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre was my favorite.
Oh.
Is it because Brock lost and Drew won? Is that why it was your favorite 2-minute match?
It was a little longer, too.
It was 2 minutes.
Everybody has their right to have their own match.
I didn't say they did. I just said it was 2 minutes.
It was great, and Brock did drop the title, so we'll see what happens moving forward with that.
Right.
We might not see Brock for a few months.
Right. Larry says the Boneyard match took 8 hours to make. well, now we know why it looks like a movie. Lay says Bianca is here. Hey, Lay.
How you doing? Bianca.
I'm going to call you Lay because that's how it looks like it should be pronounced. But it could be Lee.
Doesn't she want to be called Bianca?
I don't know. It just says Bianca's here. It says you are weird. Maybe not weird, though. You are wired, maybe, but not weird. You're wired. Darth's like, and weird. So he's wired and weird.
Liv's holding her own against Asuka, and Asuka's one of the top women in the roster.
Well, Asuka needs to get her shit together and beat the crap out of Liv. Sleeping Angel says, I did like the storytelling of Sasha and Bailey. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They did a really good job. For all 16 of those matches, it was good. There was actually a couple more than that, but...
Right. Curly is saying Montez is going to win the WWE Championship. You mark my words.
We'll see.
Darth says Aaron can be annoying, though. Well,
2.
That's true. Aaron's like, Ayla, I apologize for Mason for being rude to me. That's not how that works, Aaron. We have ARJ in the chat.
Hey boss.
ARJ says
How you
Carol
doing?
Baskin allegedly fed her husband to her tigers. Tiger King on Netflix.
Is that what that's about?
Yeah.
I keep seeing this
Tiger King thing
all over the internet. It says something about Carol did it or something, but I'm like, what are they talking about?
Right.
So that's that Tiger King show?
You'd have to watch the Netflix series.
Is it a series or a show?
It's like just a quick
like a 2 or 3.
Yeah, like a quick thing, like the
I can handle 2 or 3s.
Ted Bundy thing that we watched, kind of like that. I think Ayla's like, why is everyone apologizing to me? I don't know, because you're just so adorable. Javier's like, yes, Brock lost. That's why I'm happy.
She's got her in Asuka lock on the ropes.
Ouch.
Nope, there it is. Same thing that Becky won last night with. Holy crap, I couldn't say it.
It looks like, what is with all the new names coming in here with weird comments? Darth's like, I'm not rude, okay, Aaron? Aaron's like, because you're awesome, Ayla, that's why. Darth's like, Ayla, you're cool, that's why. See? And Ayla's like, oh, okay, well, you seek my approval.
Lots
Aaron
of it.
wants some popcorn, and Darth says, I've seen it, and it kind of sucked.
The Tiger show?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Asuka taps out Liv Morgan.
Nice. Go, Asuka.
I was wondering if they were going to start pushing Liv.
It's fine if they kind of make matches with her and stuff, and she
It
can
was a
win
good
here and
match.
there. But I would rather see Asuka win.
It was not a squash match.
Good.
For sure.
I'm glad it wasn't. We've got Brandon Hewlett in the chat. Brandon. Hey, Brandon. Saying, hey, Travis, thoughts on the Firefly Funhouse match?
Oh my gosh, dude, I couldn't stop laughing. It was great.
We had to watch it again.
I ended up watching it after we were done.
So we could hear everything they said.
It was awesome. We had a thunderstorm roll in at the exact time it was on, so it was just
and then when we watched it
was
again,
awesome.
It did it again. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, on our replay, we got another thunderstorm come in.
Yeah. Aaron's like, Mike Kanellis will win the WWE title. Mark my words. No. Luke's telling Aaron to slow down.
Asuka's in there dancing. She's having a good old time.
ARJ says, it's a 7-part series. You will end up watching it all. Trust me. Lay. Okay. Lay. Thank you. Lay is the pronunciation.
All right. Now we got it.
I'm glad that I could pronounce it
Lay.
correctly. Lay. Sleeping Angel says, Tiger King's a great documentary. Sweet.
I'll have to check it out.
Ella says it's a 4 to 6 part documentary, Travis. It's good, but it's just a documentary. I don't know why everyone is freaking out about it.
Probably because they want to speculate that she fed her
because
husband to a
everybody
tiger.
has to stay home and watch it.
Because it sounds pretty cool. I mean, if she really did feed him to a tiger, that's pretty cool.
Right. Larry says The Big Show has a new comedy on Netflix is premiering tonight. Oh, interesting.
When they say that she fed her husband to the tigers, does that mean that she killed him, cooked him, and fed him? Or that she just threw his ass in there? Because wouldn't they know who he is? Huh, that's a good one. Okay.
I don't know. Now we have to watch it, I guess. Darth's telling Aaron Mike Kanellis won't win the WWE title. He won't get another title in WWE. Yeah, right? Like, ever. Especially since he's down in 205. He's not going to be a champ there either. Sad, but true. Darth's like, when a new Netflix showing comes out, it gets overhyped.
That's where Baszler gets pinned right there. But they're not going to show it.
Let's see. Ayla says, I think people like it because the people in it are absolutely crazy. Right? And Luke says, booking wise, Liv losing makes no sense since Liv just beat Natty last night. It literally squashes her without an actual squash match.
Right. It was a longer match, though. They didn't bury her, at least.
Yeah, they didn't make it so she
It's weird to me because I thought she would at least win by accident.
Right.
But I guess they can wrestle again next week and she could roll up Asuka and get a quick win.
Right.
Or something if they're going to go that route.
Dar says, I will never vape and do drugs. That doesn't help out for you. The only drug I would do is weed. Not even that, dude.
Not right now. Yo, I wouldn't be smoking anything.
Don't smoke anything. Not right now with unicorn sprinkles.
You don't want anything in your lungs.
Don't do that.
Nothing
don't do
in this
any
area.
of it. Javier says, I think Braun Strowman needs the push for a big time title, so I'm glad he's Universal Champion.
Yeah, he's got the big time title.
He did get that title. Woo!
Did you guys notice that both title matches, the big time title matches, were like 2 minutes, 3-minute matches, and they were both kind of squashy?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Like, you would think that a big time title match like that would be a big deal.
Right.
And both of them were just kind of
Yeah, whatever, right? So we got Becky in the back having her little...
She's having a little convo.
Conversation. Was it Toasty Marshmallow or Charlie?
It's probably Charlie. She's the raw one.
ARJ says he disappeared.
Yeah, Charlie.
That's why. So he just disappeared. That's why everybody's speculating he got fed to the tigers. Brandon Hewlett says, my favorite matches were Undertaker versus AJ, the Orton versus Edge, and the Dolph versus Otis. 3 best matches, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. That one ended fun, too. The Otis one.
Uh-huh.
With the kissing.
Ugh.
You didn't like the kissing.
Aaron's like, why is everyone being mean to me today? I don't know. You're just so fun to make. You're so easy to make fun of and tease, Aaron. That's why. It was like they barely touch on the disappearance of her husband. Well, that's weird. Post-match 2 months ago.
2 nights ago.
Oh, 2 nights?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said 2 months. Sorry. Lay says, I hope Sasha will face Bayley at SummerSlam at Boston for the SmackDown Women's Championship, right? Like, there's something going to happen between there, right, Lay? Saying Sasha is 0-5 in WrestleMania, that's unfair. Wow.
She
I guess
don't
we
win.
can use that word
She's the
in
opposite
sports.
of Undertaker.
But Aaron's like, Ayla, how was your weekend? And Luke says, please chill out on the all caps. I'll get your comments. I promise, Lay. You don't have to use all caps. I will definitely read your comments.
It's fine.
Sleeping Angel says, I'm so sick of Becky. I'm sorry. I think it's kind of cool, though, that Becky's kept the title for so long, so it's kind of nice. Instead of them just moving it around to this one, this one, this one, that one, this one, that one, that one, this one,
like
this
every
one,
time
that one,
Charlotte
that one,
gets
that
it.
one. Fuck.
Every time Charlotte gets it,
She
gone.
just gives it up and throws it up at somebody. It's just pathetic. So it's kind of nice when they don't. Dar says the Braun versus Drew for both belts, and Drew wins, so he can be Becky 2-timer.
Unified.
Aaron's like, guys, don't do all caps. Trust me, I learned the hard way. Just asked Luke.
That's all right. We got another commercial.
Yeah,
so
I
NXT
wouldn't
is
worry
also
about
recorded.
All caps. Try not to do all caps because I will read your comments. I will find your name in there and read them. Javier says, who is favorite champion in WWE right now?
Oh, wow.
Well, with all the changes, I don't know.
Gronkowski? Come on, I'm just
He's
kidding.
the 24/7
That was a
champion
joke.
now. And Brandon Hewlett's telling Aaron, we still love you, right? Give him that love there, Brandon. Dar says, we're getting tag title match tonight. Ooh. Luke says, Aaron, the only issue I have is you're typing way too much. You have typed 7 messages in less than 1 minute, so slow down. And Ayla's telling Brandon hi, and ARJ says, case was closed. No body, no evidence.
Yep.
I'd be more worried if they had pigs.
Oh, God.
Rather than tigers, because pigs will eat every aspect of a human.
Except
where
for the teeth.
I don't know, I'm pretty
Well, they can't digest
they
them.
can't digest them, but a tiger wouldn't. So, like, it wouldn't be able to eat all of the bones and stuff. So.
Oh, it probably would. It would just take some time.
Right. Sleeping Angel says, I know, Lay, but they want to save for SummerSlam. I bet Sasha wanted that way anyways, right? Possibly. Brandon's talking to Ayla. How are you doing?
Anyways, with the championships, I really like the Street Profits.
Aaron's loving Becky and all that fun stuff.
I'm trying to think it was singles title champions. Do you like Charlotte being champion down at NXT or over at NXT?
I don't know. I think it's weird. Curly says they need to go back to the old titles. SmackDown gets the WWE title and the IC title and make a different version of the SmackDown Women's Championship and use the women's tag titles as the men's tag.
Oh, yeah?
What? That's a
Maybe
lot
the
of...
design?
That's a lot of mixing stuff around.
I wish they would just do one tag team division. I get it for travel because this way they can book different areas. Mm-hmm. But I just kind of wish they did one tag title for the men. Because there's so many good tag teams, it'd be better if they were wrestling each other. The Usos versus Street Profits would be awesome.
Right.
The New Day versus Street Profits.
Brandon answered his with McIntyre, and Tom's telling you gay Gronk. Sleeping Angel says that's true. We have Ufix in the chat. Hey,
Ufix.
Saying what's happening right now in Raw.
Right now, nothing. But we just got to see Liv Morgan and Asuka got the one. She tapped her out. I was gonna say it was a 1, 2, 3, but she did. She tapped her out.
Yeah, she tapped Liv out. So there you go.
And then we had a little interview with Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch. Shayna Baszler, it was 2 nights ago. They were just kind of showing the recap of her losing and how upset she was by losing.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see.
And now we're at a commercial break, so we're just kind of catching up in the chat.
Yeah, Darth isn't saying, I feel like me and Luke would be best friends. Right? I bet you guys would be.
Who's this?
Darth and Luke would be best friends because they're both telling Aaron to slow down and stop saying so many messages, and you're typing 50 messages every second and stuff. Javier's like, I want to see Becky 2 belts again.
Strap her up.
And Ayla's letting him know that Darth know that Luke and her are best friends, so he has to get in line. And Luke's like, damn right, Ayla. So now we know who the best friends are in the chat.
But you could be Orange Cassidy.
Javier says, what if they made a women's 24/7 title? Well, the women have won the 24/7 title.
We've had women.
Like 2 or 3 of them have. I know Marie Kanellis was one of them. Who was the other girl that won it?
There's been a few.
I know. I just couldn't remember who they were.
Like Kelly, I think, won it. Remember they were all just pinning each other?
Yeah.
God, what was that? SummerSlam last year?
Sleeping Angels is like, commercials happening right now, right?
Lots of them. They're showing the Edge stuff, so it's their own commercials.
It's just begun. Oh, his second tier of being part of WWE. And Darth was like, Aaron, Ayla wouldn't be near you. It's like, heat. And Aaron's like, I love Edge. He's my fave. There's like, Ayla, you can have more than one best friend. Ayla's like, no, I'm a selfish friend, right? Larry's like, yes, we have a great group in chat tonight.
That's a fun
Tom
one.
saying Carmella. Yeah, I think Carmella won it one time too.
Yeah, she did. I think she pinned R-Truth, didn't she?
I think she did when she got better.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was very
Dar
interesting.
says Kelly, Candace, Michelle.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah, I
it
knew
was when
there
they were all
was a
kind of
few of
hanging
them
out.
that did, and I knew that they had, so I wasn't too like sitting here going, "Oh, there's no way."
So is Bianca Belair up? Is she on the roster on the Raw roster now?
Who?
Bianca Belair.
I don't know, unless she was just there to
help the Street Profits. Maybe we'll find out right now, because we got the Street Profits coming down to the ring. That's what's happening on Raw right now.
Right.
It just looks like the two Street Profits. Dawkins and Ford. They're getting their jiggy on. He's got his cup. Red Solo cup.
You do what?
He's got his red Solo cup.
And what does it do? You keep singing the song.
I don't know. I can't remember. I'll fill you up or something. Anyways.
You gotta at least finish the song.
I don't know the song.
Say it.
I don't listen to Toby Keith.
Curly says Raw should have the Undisputed Championship U.S. title, new Raw Women's Championship, and the same tag titles. If I was the GM for both brands, they would be better.
Yes, absolutely. You do a lot better job than they would.
So there you go. So let's see. We've got Joseph in the chat. Hey, Joseph. Talking to everybody, saying, hey, party people. Woo! Yeah, we're just watching some Raw. The Street Profits are down there.
Jump, rejoice at the party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake your derriere.
Wave your hands in there like you just don't care. Move them all around like you just don't care.
Whoop, there it is.
You got ants in your pants. Ants in your pants. Ants in your pants.
Are they just trying to rematch?
I like to move it. Oh.
Angel Garza, Zelina Vega, and Austin Theory.
Are they doing a rematch?
It is a rematch.
Well, they kept their title last night, so maybe they'll keep it this time.
Yeah,
I don't know.
See how Zelina Vega's in a completely different outfit? She's not dressed like a, what are those, Mayan god?
Mm-hmm. Sleeping Angel says, I don't know, LOL. Aaron's like talking about the Fresh Princess of Bel-Air, LOL. Get it. Yep. Looks like if they move Bianca up, then that kills the theory that Charlotte won the NXT Ladies belt to challenge Bianca. I really don't think they moved her up. I think it was just a matter of her coming down and maybe having a spat with Zelina or something to give her something to do.
Pretty sure we're going to see her again.
I mean, we'll probably see her again, but I don't think we'll see her up in.
No, we're going to see her again tonight.
Right, but I'm not saying we'll.
You mean next week then, or?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Fine. She'll be there forever. You'll never get rid of her. Now everybody's going to see her every single Raw all the fucking time.
Because you know that's possible.
Well, I don't, but you want to say it is, so I'll let you.
We're going to see her tonight.
I'll let you go with
unless
that.
you don't think you will.
Darth's like, Aaron, he would never respond to you. He's busy with his baby.
Dawkins and Garza.
Darth like, it's going to be a 6-man women tag match.
You're right.
And it's like, okay, I'm back. He had
Garza
to
tags out
do
already.
his grody business.
He's like, I want none of that.
Disgusting.
We haven't had any contact yet, and Garza's already tagged out.
He's like, I don't want to do it. You go
All
in
right,
there,
we got Austin Theory in there.
You go in there. Javier says, I would like to see Rey Mysterio's son win the, as R-Truth says, 24/7 television European I-95 South North Championship. Right? Aaron's talking about how, that's enough beer for me tonight.
Oh, there's the Compact. He just knocked him completely down. The Impact, not the Compact.
Yeah.
Compact Impact, I guess.
Looks like usually if there is a rematch for the tag belts on the after WrestleMania Raw, then they might lose the belts. That usually happens on Raw after WrestleMania. It
does. I'm just thinking they're setting it up for Bianca and Zelina. I have a feeling Zelina's getting involved.
Right.
Whether that costs them the titles or not. But, I mean, Luke is obviously right. Because that's what they do.
Yeah, well, of course they do. I mean, why wouldn't they, right? That's their normal thing.
But I think it is more towards Zelina and Bianca.
Aaron's saying, no, one time Mike Kanellis responded to me. Aaron's like, I said I love your wrestling, and he said thank you. Okay.
That
Tom's
happens.
like, hey Aaron, how much beer was that? A capful? Right?
I had Santana Garrett like one of my comments.
I've gone into their live stuff on Instagram and asked questions, like legit fucking questions for them. They never answer.
I
can ask the same fucking question like every couple minutes because I don't like flooding their chat with shit, Aaron. And I'm like, oh my God, seriously? You'll read the dumbest fucking comment in there. But you won't answer my fucking question or anything. So I was like, done. So I don't usually go in there very often
Mojo
anymore.
Raleigh and Gronk were working out in their garage, and I said to Mojo, I said, stay safe, God bless you. And he says, God bless you, Travis. So, and it was on my own personal. I wish it was on the wrestling gab one. I would have been like, I would have tried to find a way to keep it. I guess I could still look for it. But I don't know if they keep those videos. I don't know if they're archived or not. And then how do you record your video off there?
Let's see. Luke's letting Aaron know this is your last warning, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron, just calm down, buddy. Like, if you have to, like, set down your phone and sit on your hands or something, for crap's sake.
Just stare at the screen.
Stare at the screen. Something, dude.
Or...
like, your messaging is out of control sometimes.
Or just type your message and don't hit enter.
Yeah, just wait.
And just wait. When you think of something else, type that message. Don't hit enter. And once it gets, like, this big,
then
hit enter.
Send it.
And then all of a sudden it'll be like...
And I will read your long-ass message. Let's see. Aaron's about saying, I don't know. And Javier says, I want to see Goldberg versus Drew McIntyre.
That'd be interesting.
Ayla's saying,
Dream matches.
OTEP liked my post on Facebook.
I don't know who OTEP is.
I don't know who OTEP is. Is that like a group, or is that like
it's probably a music group or something.
Greek god that we don't know about or something?
OTEP.
Or OTEP, or an Egyptian god? I guess it'd be more Egyptian. That sounds more Egyptian. Anyways, Joseph says, I got so excited last when I saw Wyatt family Bray Wyatt. Right?
Holy crap, I forgot how much I missed that, Bray.
Right? Yeah, I think we all kind of missed that, Bray.
He was such a good talker, and it was just like, oh, wow.
And there's like, me and New Jack text each other on Insta. Nice.
Yeah.
There's like, Luke, I know Aaron more than you. Trust me. Aaron's like, I can't believe it takes 12 obsidian to make another portal in Minecraft. I'm playing it right now. Yeah.
Awful.
That's so just
I heard they were going to move it up to 14.
Oh my God. I heard they were going to do 20.
20%? Mm-hmm. Wow.
It's going to be terrible. People are going to be so upset. They're like going to totally be like riding in the streets and crying in Minecraft. Oh my God, so bad. Curly says John Cena versus The Fiend wasn't even a match.
Yeah, right? Yeah, we discussed that last night.
But
like
that's
Bray
okay.
was the referee
of his own match, kind of.
But The Fiend got the victory because the pig got beat up by John Cena.
Right.
It was kind of confusing, but awesome at the same time. The promos were fabulous.
Right. OTEP. Luke is letting us know that OTEP is a female-fronted metal band. And Ayla's like, yeah, OTEP is the name of a singer in death metal. So it's an Egyptian-type god thing or something, because OTEP, I'm pretty sure, is an Egyptian god.
You know, I was like, it's either crockware or rock and roll.
It's either crockware or rock and roll.
OTEP?
Well, considering how much Ayla likes to bake nowadays.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe it's one of her favorite cooks.
That's funny.
It's a donut cook.
Oh.
OTEP.
And Dar's like, Ayla, you like heavy metal? Joseph's like, the genius of Bray Wyatt is awesome. His promo ability is amazing.
Uh-huh. One of the best in the business. He's my favorite wrestler in the business right now.
Luke's telling Ayla, don't argue with me. I thought she was just giving more information with the answer.
Austin Theory outside. Dawkins got hurt there.
Ooh.
Got his neck wrapped right across the top rope. There's a drop kick. Shotgun drop kick.
Zelina's very happy about
Austin
it. Austin Theory's clapping.
Clapping for himself.
Ford, he's all like, uh-huh. Did you see his face? His face was not amused.
He's so over dramatic. It's awesome. 4.
Right. Javier says Cena versus Fiend was a legit brawl of the minds.
Yeah, because Cena had to fight himself first.
Right.
And then it's like, did he turn bad? Because Bray was trying to get him to turn bad 6 years ago and use the chair on him, but he wouldn't.
Right.
And he tried last night. So does that mean Cena turned heel? Yeah.
Maybe. Ayla's like, she's one of my favorites, although she's an extreme feminist. And then Ayla told Luke to shut up. Larry's like, I'm wearing an old WrestleMania shirt from 2 years ago. Nice. Was it one you went
34.
to, or did you just buy it? Because Travis and I were like, we should buy the shirts that says I wasn't there, because we could actually be like, we weren't there.
None of y'all were.
Dar's telling Aaron not to talk. Why can't I talk? He asks. Curly's like, what is your favorite SmackDown arena?
What? What is a SmackDown arena?
I have no idea.
You mean like just where they go?
Like, I guess maybe? I don't know.
Or are we talking about like...
Curly, you might have to expound upon your question there. Luke says she is definitely an extreme feminist. ROFL, rolling on the floor laughing. Javier says at the next pay-per-view, I think it's Money in the Bank. I want to see Otis and Mandy Rose versus Dolph Ziggler and Sonya Deville.
It could happen. It might have happened before then.
Ayla's like extreme feminist, as in the annoying kind. Ha ha ha.
So who are they going to put the Money in the Bank briefcase? Like, who's going to be the winner?
I don't know.
Huh?
Darth saying Posty's not a rapper, first of all, and 2, he's not a goat. Thank you, Darth. Thank you for saying that, because I agree completely with that statement about Post Malone.
That he's a goat?
That he is not a goat, and he is not a rapper.
Are we talking about like greatest or something? Like goat? That
Goat,
kind of goat?
yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's comic gold.
Well, it's Aaron saying that stuff, so it's pretty much...
He's not even a rapper.
Exactly. That's what Darth's saying. He's not a rapper, first of all, and he's not a goat.
He's like a Justin Timberlake.
Not even. He can't even get up there with Justin Timberlake yet.
I thought he sang like that, like high like that, didn't he?
Oh, I'm not talking about pitch.
Well, I am.
I'm talking about popularity. I mean, he's popular, but he's not quite that popular yet. He's getting there, but... let's see. Luke's like, wow, my best friend telling me to shut up. Dar's like, Luke, dump her. We can be best friends. Joseph's like, Slipknot is my favorite band. Ayla's like, that's what friends do, man.
Austin Theory has literally been dominating Dawkins this whole match.
That's fun. I guess he decided to get his
Ford
second
hasn't
win
been
from
tagged
yesterday.
in yet.
Well, maybe that's the problem. Ford needs to get tagged in. Curly's like the rings. He means the rings.
Right.
The
there goes the
SmackDown
big
rings.
kick. Dawkins blocked it. Fall away slam. But now does Dawkins have what it takes to get to the
up
corner
and get over there?
and get that hot tag?
Maybe.
Ford's got his hand upside down, so I'm not sure it's gonna happen.
It's like, I got the magic in me.
All right, Theory.
He's got the fingers.
Jump tag, there it is. Oh, there.
Ah.
See, Ford turned his hand over.
Yeah. Whee!
Woo! Crossbody off the top, way up there. Like 15 feet up in the air.
Karen says, I have my chat championship. Some guy I know makes custom belts, and he made me a chat champion. But alrighty then. Larry's like, I went to WrestleMania 2 years ago in New Orleans.
There it is.
Only a 4-hour drive from me.
DDT,
Sweet.
pop up.
He's yelling and screaming at the crowd.
Ford getting excited, going up top. Now is Selena Vega going to get
Luke's
involved?
not very
Selena
happy
Vega
with
going to get
Ayla,
involved?
his best friend.
Selena Vega get involved?
Probably. She's holding on to his foot.
Uh-oh.
She's like, I didn't do it, I promise.
Oh, disqualification. It's over.
Yep. Because she got him disqualified. Well, that's all right. Now they can just beat him up for the fun of it, right? She's like, I didn't do it.
They're not very happy.
Do it. I wasn't there. My hand slipped.
She's like, no, please.
I really didn't touch him. It wasn't
But
me.
they're beating up Ford now, so she's going to get involved.
Oh, she's going to
we're
beat
going
him
to
up.
see Bianca.
She's like, well, I'm going to do it. Because I
There it
can.
is. Here she comes.
Well, they had to get her out there, I guess. Luke's telling Ayla whatever, and Ayla's
What
like,
she have
you
to do her
can't dump
entrance
me.
instead of just come down to save her
Ayla's
man?
like, he's definitely a goat, but as in the animal kind.
Meh.
Dar's like, Ayla, nowadays female singers are feminists. Dar's like, goat of rap is Eminem. goat of metal is Metallica. Aaron's like, hey, don't talk about my boy Posty that way. I love you, Posty. You will always be the goat in my heart.
Oh my lord.
It was like, no, you'd have to see her post, like, extreme feminist, vegan, man-hating, equal rights, blah, blah, blah. Great music, though. Well, when you've got that much anger in you, it usually builds for good heavy metal. Looks like Eli, I've met her at a few shows. She's really sweet, but tolerates no BS from men.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. I wouldn't tolerate her BS either, because I'm
You're not
sure
a man.
she's full of it. She's a dumb bitch who's full of shit.
You don't even know her.
Doesn't matter. She's an extreme feminist. They're all a bunch of dumb bitches.
You can't judge them until you get to know them.
Oh, no. From what Ayla just said, yeah, no. Aaron's like, I'm so high. And Curly says they ruined Bobby Roode's career.
Yeah.
By
I don't know about
pushing
ruining
Dolph
it.
with Sonya or being
just
a
what they're
tag team
gonna
with
do with
Dolph?
him.
Or...
Yeah, just he should have been more.
Yeah, probably. Javier says, I want to see Roman Reigns win the men's Money in the Bank and cash it on Braun, and Lacey win the women's briefcase and cash it on Bayley. Then finally we would get a new SmackDown women's champ.
Which I'd be okay with. You know, the Roman Reigns thing wouldn't make a lot of sense because Roman wouldn't do one of those cash-ins. Mm-hmm. He'd make it like, okay, next Monday, or well, I guess it's Friday. Next Friday, I'm going to wrestle you for the title. That would be his cash-in because he has to do it all respectful. Mm-hmm. Only the bad guys use the cash-in.
Right, yeah.
You know, after the guy's already beat up.
True. Ayla's telling Luke that's awesome. Sleeping Angels is laughing. And we have a new person in the chat. Eli Reigns. Hey, Eli
Reigns.
saying, can we watch? Due to copyright
we cannot.
issues, we cannot show you what is going on.
But you can hang out with us. Make sure you subscribe. We're pretty fun.
No copyright
Ask us any
issues.
question you want besides that one because we can't stream.
Yeah.
Should I put glasses on so you can see the reflection?
Right? Dar says, Ayla, what music do you like? And Tom's like telling Aaron to shut up. And Sleeping Angels is laughing some more. And Sleeping Angels is like, she on Raw, I guess? Oh, with the Bianca Belair. I hope
She
that.
is. She's up there right now. That's 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she's actually on Raw. I don't know. If they do that, that's pretty pathetic and dumb. I personally think.
One pathetic loser.
Basically.
The women's division could definitely use it.
Right.
They're very stale and unused right now.
Right. Larry's like, goats, the animals, are really cool creatures. You know what I like, Larry, are the ones that faint. The fainting goats are the most hilarious things ever built on this planet. Oh my God. And I was watching a video and those poor things were running across a yard and it was raining and it was trying to get into the thing before it fell over and it was stiff-legged still trying to run. Holy shit. I think I laughed so hard I almost peed my pants. It was so funny. Jonelle says, I'm so happy that Bianca Belair is on Raw right now. So
good deal.
Jonelle's a big fan of Bianca's. Looks like. Larry says, goats, the animals are really cool creatures.
He likes how she spins her hair and she taps her butt. She's like...
Right. Joseph's like, hey, Travis and Dalethea, what are your favorite Robin Williams movie?
I like Patch Adams, but I think my favorite one... Good Will Hunting. I swear there's another one I'm forgetting. It was a little bit older. And somebody's going to say, it's mine. And I'll be like, But I can't think of any other ones right offhand. I know he was in Peter Pan. Mm-hmm. What's yours?
Robin Williams movie. I probably liked him best in Patch Adams, would probably be the one I liked him in.
Patch Adams is so good. But Good Will Hunting I liked.
The one where he was a weird kind of psychopath in a thriller movie. It was that one was okay.
Like Overnight Photo or
Photo Booth 24 hour photo or
2 hour photo, something.
Whatever one that one was.
It's happening.
They're just gonna do
a
one
one-on-one match. Bianca versus Zelina.
Yeah. All they're going to do is talk at each other. It's going to be dumb. Ayla's telling them her favorite stuff. Darth has
Look at
said
the
messages
power.
but has retracted them, so I have no idea what Darth was saying.
Oh.
Looks like I have seen that Bobby has actually been wanting to be used less to extend his career, but Rude is not a spring chicken, right? He is getting up there in years, that's for sure. Janelle says Seth Rollins has been money in the bank and John Moxley has been money in the bank, so why not give it to Roman?
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, I don't see him using it correctly because he's not going to turn heel.
Right, yeah, he won't. Javier says, or Sasha Banks win and her win the title and see a rivalry with Sasha and Bailey.
That would
Right.
work.
Eli's like, was telling us that they got the 300 sub just now. Sweet!
Woo!
Awesome, Eli! Woo! 300 club! Whoop, 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 whoop. Eli's like, now on this channel, I got the 300th sub. Sweet.
So we're at 300.
Yeah, Darth says, you
Boop.
guys should do a WWE 2K match of Ayla versus Aaron and have Ayla squash Aaron. That's hilarious. Does she get to be pregnant in that? Because Ayla's pregnant, so it'd be even more funny. Looks like What Dreams May Come is my favorite Robin Williams movie.
I don't know that one.
Ayla's like, I'd hurt Aaron too bad. Larry's like, yes, my next door neighbor, my ex next door neighbor had a goat and he was a cute and funny animal.
Nah.
Ayla's like, Aladdin was hers. That's her favorite. Because he's the genie.
Such a great movie.
Darce Hum, you definitely would. Tom says 1 hour photo is the name of that.
1 hour.
And the Map
That's
Crow's
it.
letting us know too. Bye. By the way, hi, I'm Map Crow. Nice
That
to see you in
Crow's
the
good
chat.
to see you in here.
Javier says, have you seen the preview of Mania 37, aka WrestleMania Hollywood? A little bit of
Hollywood?
stuff
They
they
showed
showed
a little bit of
over
it
the
last
weekend. Darce says, I don't know what Robin Williams movie I would watch. Ayla's going with What Dreams May Come also. Aaron's like, okay, I'm back. Sorry, bad connection. Sleeping Angel says, yep, it's official. She's a Monday night. All the commentators just announced it.
There we go. So she's on the roster.
I think
So is
that's
she going to just get disqualified here? Because that's gangster what she's doing right there.
Right.
Selena Vega mean. Here, hold my baby.
Well, she is mean. They're both mean.
She going to roll her up?
I don't know.
What?
I don't think it's a good thing that she's up there. I think it's dumb, personally. But whatever.
They need something. The women
Not
have
that.
nothing, too.
They could have had something way better, but they're just going to fuck
Rhea?
themselves over. They're just going to fuck themselves over. That's cool. Fuck themselves over.
They've
You
got
go
a lot
for
of
it.
talent down there ready to come up, like Santana Garrett. Not
Yeah.
ready to come up to the main roster, ready to be good there. Mm-hmm. And they're all blocked.
I think they could have went with somebody more than Bianca Belair. I don't think she was quite ready. Larry's
like
like,
Chelsea Green?
Bicentennial Man is my favorite Robin Williams movie. Eli says WrestleMania 36 was awesome.
It
Yeah,
was.
it was. It was really good.
It was a lot better than what we thought it was going to be,
Yeah,
for sure.
being pre-recorded for most, all of it, and how they put it together was actually quite enjoyable. I was very impressed with what they did. Ella says the Fisher King is good.
Oh, look at 40 grab the camera. That was funny. Did you see it?
Oh, did he grab the
He
camera?
grabbed it and started that.
Did he? No, I didn't see that.
The
Looks like
Budweiser
we
thing.
have Zacchaeus in the chat.
Hey,
Zacchaeus,
Zacchaeus.
and yo.
Got Bianca Belair up on the main
Aaron
roster.
saying, Robin Williams
Look at
is
her
my
press.
fave
Look at this
actor.
power.
Rest easy, Robin.
What is she doing? Squats? Oh, she just dropped her Ultimate Warrior style. I bet you these guys like the Ultimate Warrior. Belair and Ford.
Yeah.
Because he does the rope thing, and she is doing the Ultimate Warrior splash that was coming.
That was coming, but got in by
Austin
Austin
Theory got in the way. Now he getting jacked outside.
Just says it's not my favorite, but it's one that
What's
not a lot of
happening
people
here?
talk about. It's called Death to Smoochie.
I've heard of that. I have not seen that one, though.
Luke says, What Dreams May Come is a movie where Robin and his family died but went to a dream-like world, and LeVar Burton, the Reading Rainbows guy, was in it. Wow.
He was also on, I love that he knew him from Reading Rainbow.
The Reading Rainbow.
Because that's how I know him, too.
LeVar
But he was
Burton.
also the guy that wore the weird glasses on Star Trek. Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Sleepy Angel is laughing. Aaron's having problems with his Wi-Fi. And the Map Crow says, Snakes shakes the clown with Robin and Bobcat. Gotta wait. That's fine.
My wifey's here. Mixed. On 3. Now they're going to go to a 3-on-3 match. This match is going to last all night.
Right.
Now we're going to have a 6-man tag team.
Yellow says, dreams may come. He's trying to find his wife in purgatory. Luke, please ban him.
Who's getting banned?
Oh, they're trying to ban Aaron.
Oh.
Don't ban Aaron. He's
Aaron's
not doing
fine.
anything.
Aaron, just slow down.
Just calm down, buddy. Sleeping Angel says, I just hope they don't ruin her. Just saying, guys, I'm worried. Well, that's what they usually do when they pop them up this fast. And I don't know if they're doing it because her and Ford are married and that's why they're doing it. I don't know. I just find that fucking gay as shit, but whatever.
They've been putting the couples together.
I know. I hate it. It's dumb. I hate it. It's stupid. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Dumbity, dumb, dumb, dumb. Eli says, I love The Undertaker. Yeah, a lot of people really liked the graveyard match, Eli. It was...
And he did so well.
He did really, really good.
He didn't look like an old man.
I mean, even if they did, as Larry said, they taped it for 8 hours, I don't care. At least every move he did, he looked good.
And it was controlled.
It was controlled. It didn't look like he was having problems or anything like that. So that's nice. Dar says, Ayla, what Robin Williams movie should I watch? Javier says, who do you think Drew's first WWE Championship defense will be?
I don't know. If they do it right, they'll keep him off TV. Well, they'll have him on tonight. And then they'll keep him off TV for a couple weeks. And then they'll use him a little sparingly.
Right.
So we don't get sick of him. But I would assume that his first defense will be at the briefcase thing, the Money in the Bank. So, I don't know. Would they do a Brock rematch?
Maybe.
Possibly, but that's probably more SummerSlam something.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see what they're going to do with Brock. Maybe the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. Maybe because he's getting really close to ready to come back. That would be a very surprise comeback. And it would just work because of the 3-man band stuff that they had years ago.
Right. And, let's see.
What?
Nothing. Just you. Anyways, Luke, he shouldn't ask me to save his ass, and we've warned him, and it's like, Aaron, you just gotta calm down, buddy. I get you're excited and all that stuff, but and don't poke at Luke that you say that, oh, I have other stuff, I can just come in and stuff like that, it's just called respect. It's being respectful of not only our stream, but being respectful to other people in the chat. That's why we keep hounding you about it, is because you need to be respectful. Because you want people to be respectful to you, but you need to show that respect to others also. So you better be hearing me, because I don't want to have to be the bad guy either. So, because we like seeing you in here. So I don't want to, and as I've seen on other ones, I've seen on other live chats that I've actually been in with mods that people say that to them and they're like, we'll find a way to ban your ISP number. So, I'm pretty sure some of us know some pretty good hackers. I'm pretty sure we might be able to figure it out. So I just don't want to go that far with you. So I want you to take a step back and just calm down about your stuff. That's all. Okay? I'm off my rock now. Off my soapbox. I'm going to go back to reading the chat now. All right, Ayla says, we just told you the Fisher kind and what dreams may come. Aaron's like, you do realize blah, blah, blah. Dar says, okay, I didn't see it. Thank you. Luke says, and I can keep banning Aaron plus Baron. It's actually against YouTube rules to do that, so you're just admitting to violating rules. He's like, no problem, although you can't go wrong with any movie he's in.
Yeah,
I don't
really
know.
like him.
I don't know. I bet you there's a Robin Williams movie that's kind of dumb.
I don't like his stand-up.
Right. Well,
I liked his old stand-up, but then the latest one he did.
Oh, like one of his last ones?
I wasn't a huge fan of that one.
Yeah. The Map Crow says, the world according to Garp is a good yet forgotten Robin Williams. Aaron's
Popeye.
Popeye.
That's it.
Popeye.
I loved Popeye.
There you go. It's Popeye. That's the one.
I knew there was one that was gonna pop in.
Aaron's saying how Robin Williams played a woman in Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah, he did. Sleeping Angel said, God, this is dumb, a lazy booking, right? I don't know.
Let's start it with the tag team. Okay, let's bring in the women. Okay, now let's make it a 6-man.
Yeah, right? Just dumb.
Austin Theory.
Dartha says that this is facts, Luke, about the Aaron thing. Aaron said Goodwill Hunting. Eli's watch SML. Yee. I'm not sure what SML is.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is either.
Aaron's like, Night at the Museum. Dar's like, I'll check out most of his movies, Ayla. Map Crow says, remember William Williams as Popeye in his first movie?
Yeah. I didn't know that was his first, but I remember him in Popeye.
Right? That was
movie.
one that Travis just remembered. Larry said, Travis and Dalethea, do you think the Boneyard match was The Undertaker's last match?
No.
Probably not.
He looked pretty good. They'll do something else with him.
I'm sure they'll probably try to throw him into something else. I would be surprised.
It's such a good idea. They could keep going that route with him, just make it a movie. And then they could get more miles out of him with rests in between moves.
All right. Javier says, apparently Brock is getting fired because he and Vince had a fight because Vince isn't paying Brock enough, so Brock won't renew his contract. I haven't heard anything about that, so.
I don't know if he's going to get any money, anywhere else. That kind of money, the kind of money that he wants.
Right.
Although he could change AEW.
True. Darce letting Aaron know. Aaron said the same thing about having other accounts on another channel and saying that Jumanji is amazing. You can just report him to YouTube and YouTube will take care of him.
Jumanji,
I just don't want to do it like Luke's saying. He doesn't really like banning people, and I agree with Luke. I don't either. It's just that, you got to respect everybody. It's just how it is, bud. But as we get more and more people in here, I have to think about chat. Plus, delete that. I know my way around computer skills. Well, good deal. See, I knew a hacker out there somewhere. Wink, wink. The map pro says, I want to be the bad guy, Tony Montana.
All right.
Ayla's like, welcome to Dalethea's TED, y'all. Looks like, dude, I forgot about Popeye. I love that movie. See, that's the movie Travis was probably trying to think about earlier.
I knew there was an old one, and I was like, all those are in the 90s. This was like a 70s movie. The one I was thinking about.
Ayla's like, TED Talk. Welcome to Dalethea's TED Talk. Dar says, Luke, I'm a mod on another channel that is close to 1K, and soon Travis and Dalethea need to get more moderators because more people will come here and comments will go fast. Yes.
We will.
We will.
We're figuring it out.
As soon as we get so popular that we have to do that, we will.
I still got to make her a mod, which I could do never mind.
Yeah, Dar says, I didn't make a thing today.
Yeah,
I was busy working. Larry's like, Awakenings was another great Robin Williams movie. The Map Crow says, Robin Williams' stand-up was great in the early years when he was on coke. Sorry, but true. Travis was talking about that too, so you're true.
I forgot about Jumanji. Jumanji was a great movie. I love the cop on that.
Right?
Fine, take it.
Fine, take it. Take it.
I can't remember his name, but he was on In Living Color. I grew up watching that. In Living Color.
Right. And so I'm just going to start calling Darth Mason because I'm just going to call him Mason. Instead of Darth. Yeah. Looks like Darth, thank you. And yes, they already know that eventually we will need more mods. They will cross that bridge when we get there. Exactly. Okay. Tom says, no, Mick Foley wants to be in next year's Boneyard match. Okay.
Well, I'm just hoping that we can have fans back in stadiums sometime this year. Mm-hmm. And then and then they could do that for fun.
Right. Sleeping Angels is laughing because this is a bad match.
Oh, it's horrible. Oh, she just hit Theory and then landed on Vega. 1, 2. Garza, they're not going to hit a girl. So he grabbed her ankle and pulled on it.
Right.
Now Ford's like, why you touch my woman's ankles?
Oh.
You know what Marcellus did to the guy that touched his wife's feet? Threw his ass out a window.
He definitely did. That happened. Let's see.
Pulp Fiction.
Aaron's talking about Flubber because he liked it.
Here we go. Zelina's going to be done.
Says Ryback might come back, but if WWE doesn't get him in WWE fast, AEW will put him on AEW.
Ryback all looking forward to coming back to wrestling, and then he saw the empty seats, and he's just not too happy about that. Not that anybody could do anything about it. There it is. Bianca wins it. For the, Street Profits Belair?
I guess I'd have no idea. We have Angelito in the chat. Hey, Angelito. Nice to see you in the chat tonight. Saying any reaction when Sting comes out to help Randy with the authority?
Well, that would be exciting.
Interesting. We have King Slayer in the chat. Hey, King Slayer. Nice to see you in the chat. Darce says, or Mason says, I'd say once you get to 400 or 500 subs, you should get 2 to 3 more mods, right?
We'll figure it out. Absolutely. Hopefully people are subscribing like crazy. Get like 70 tonight.
Right? Woo! Yeah!
Subscribe with all your accounts. No, I'm just teasing. Don't do that. That's silliness. Pretty sure what Hank did that to us one night.
He did.
He's like, how many subs do you need? Like, no, don't do that.
Right?
That's cheating.
Mason says, Aaron, you said that you like him like 500 times today. We all know you like him.
Who is it?
Aaron likes Mike Kanellis. He loves him.
He loves Kanellis.
He loves
it's
Mike
his favorite
Kanellis.
wrestler of all time.
And he likes Con Man because he's freaking awesome. So
hey,
he
look,
likes him
tonight, Boneyard match. It just said it.
Oh, is that what's happening?
It literally just said that.
Nice. They're gonna
Breaking
pull
news,
that.
the aftermath.
It was like, what about my channel, Luke? And Sleepy Angels is laughing about everything. Aaron's like, but he's my boy and he's my all-time favorite wrestler. Luke's like, I didn't know you had a channel. Ayla's like, I don't. I'm just asking.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure she does.
Maybe she should have a baking channel, girl.
Baking and babies.
Right? Baking and babies. Baking your babies. Wait. That's not how it's supposed to go. Baking with your babies. No, that sounds bad too. Joseph's like, my favorite Robin Williams movie is starring him and Al Pacino, directed by Christopher Nolan. It's called Insomnia. If you haven't seen it, you need to.
What's the one where his son commits suicide or dies with the strangulation thing because he was trying to masturbate?
I don't know.
We're still talking about Robin Williams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, or did that really happen in real life? But I thought there was like a movie about it.
I don't know.
That like the kid put the thing around his neck and was masturbating. But maybe that's what happened to his real life. His son might have died that way.
Maybe.
I should probably shut up. Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that.
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea.
What'd you do with my husband? Bobby's mad at her. He just took off. And she's like, what'd you do to my husband? But it was her.
But it was Lana, not Charlie.
Because he lost last
Trying
night
to
because
blame
of her.
Charlie for something she did. That's not right. Sleeping Angel says, nice, predictable for that match, right? Luke's like, Ayla, I would leave that decision to delete that.
Alistair
Ayla's
Black
like,
in
okay.
action up next.
Like real action or what we've already seen?
Taped action.
That's funny.
Nothing's real.
Aaron's like, my fave Robin Williams movie is Flubber or Mrs. Doubtfire.
Flubber. Forgot about that one too.
Javier says Kane versus Undertaker versus Undertaker's last match at WrestleMania.
It could work.
Ayla's like, yes, how to cook the perfect toddler, right? See? Anyway,
What if we started?
With a good name. Mason like, let's talk about Quentin Tarantino movies. My favorite is Pulp Fiction.
He's got some good ones.
Ah.
What was the? I wish I had a list of them because I know there's one that I liked that I didn't even know was was his, and it was a really good movie. But now I can't even think of it.
I don't know either.
And you're like, wait, that's a Quentin Tarantino movie?
I said that or you said that?
I say it all the time, every time it's on, but I can't think of what it is.
Oh.
There's a Quentin Tarantino movie that's like a normal movie, and it's really good. It's not a Quentin Tarantino movie. It's all weird and too much blood, but I don't know what it is.
Vampires just coming out of nowhere.
Holy shit. Dusk Till Dawn. Biggest surprise in the history of cinema. If you didn't know what was supposed to happen, which I didn't.
Sleeping
Sitting in the movie
Angels
theaters, minding my own
Luna
business.
saying, "Oh God, Luna, so cringeworthy." that match was pretty bad. It was like there's a movie, Travis. I swear, I just watched that. Joseph's like, "World's Greatest Dad." It was directed by Bobcat Goldthwait.
I love his voice.
And it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, but was he also on the Bicentennial Man and Patch Adams? Yes. No, You're not wrong. They were in that movie.
Are we talking about Quentin Tarantino?
No, Robin Williams
Oh.
He's stuck on Robin. Zoe Trent says Lashley needs a new wife. Ooh.
Oh. That's funny.
And Zoe Trent is in the chat. Hey, Zoe. Nice to see you in the chat. Aaron's talking about Lana is my wife. I love her. Angelito's talking to Aaron. And Tom says Death Proof is one of his Quentin Tarantino's. Death Proof, I guess. I guess that one is because his friend Robert Rodriguez does the other one.
I gotta definitely go with Pulp Fiction, though.
Ariela says the new Once Upon a Time in Hollywood had a really good ending. Mason says, Aaron, I thought you were engaged to Aubrey, who's most likely fake.
Aubrey's fake?
Aubrey's fake? Aubrey's the ref on AEW. She's a real person. Just so you know. But I'm sure that the whole fiancé engagement thing is fake. But Aubrey's a real human. Just so you know, Mason. The Map Crow WWE announcer Michael Cole has received a promotion in the company as he gained a new corporate title. Vice President of Announcing. I bet he didn't get any more money, though. Just a title.
He did. That's funny. He's been there forever.
Right?
They just created a title for him.
They're like, here you go, buddy. We're going to give you this title.
Because who had that title before him? No one.
Oh, Aaron, gosh, you're just so funny.
What did he say? Something about babies?
Do you guys know what Lana is backwards? LMFAO. You want to write it down for yourself?
I guess.
Travis can't do it in his head.
That's gross.
And that's for you, Aaron. Totally. Ayla's like, Aaron has a girlfriend who's going to have a baby the same day, but I'm supposed to. Ayla, that's his fiance, just so you know. Javier says, A. Luna says, who said I was cringeworthy? I look so good in my lingerie.
Yummy. Here comes Aleister Black. Who's he going to wrestle?
I don't know.
Bobby Lashley again?
Maybe. Luke's telling Aaron to just stop. Ugh. And Javier says, Aaron, how many wives you got? He's got at least 58. At least.
He's a sheik.
There's this Mesa says, Ayla, you know Aaron's lying, right?
He's got a small oil fortune.
Angelito says, stop, Aaron, please, right? Ayla's like, I don't know anything, right? The Map Crow says, True Romance. Is that the movie you're thinking?
Yeah, if he directed that, but I don't know if that's it. I'd have to know what it's like.
It has Christian Slater in it. It's that one that I showed you. Huh. They fall in love and he's just like this regular guy.
And she's special?
She's a hooker that gets paid to...
Oh, I kind of remember that.
I made you watch it because I was like, we didn't know this was a Quentin... I was like, you didn't know this was a Quentin Tarantino movie? He's like, no. And I'm like, you got to watch True Romance.
Yeah,
I was like, that's a good one.
I think I watched that. That was like this year, maybe last year.
I like True Romance. That's one of the ones I actually like, so... Joseph says his favorite Quentin Tarantino movie is Inglourious Bastards.
That's a good one.
I like that one too.
I've never seen it all the way through from first to end, but I know exactly what happens throughout the movie. I've just never seen it all at once. That's Apollo.
Aaron's talking about how he loves Michael Cole. He's the best commentator of all time. He does so good. Angelito is laughing and saying that's gross. There's like Aaron, Mason says, Aaron, when you were on Malk's channel, you said you had a wife named Sarah and was having a kid. And then you said you had a miscarriage and you lied about all of it. And you said sorry and I forgave you. Why is that not surprising? I don't know how many miscarriages fiance had on this one.
Just the one.
One.
But
and then all of a sudden she was pregnant like a week later. It was amazing.
Lots of pregnancies. He's like, my sperm is strong, but her eggs suck.
Map Crow's like, Lana's backwards. Good one, Aaron. LOL. Darth says, and gave you another chance, but you're lying again. Looks like over here, everyone. Stop attacking Aaron. Dalethea and I will handle it. Just go back to chatting normally.
All right, we got Aleister Black, Apollo Crews. And that's happening now.
Tom is telling Aaron to get off Michael Cole's jock because he loves him so much. Looks like if y'all keep attacking Aaron, then you will force me to deal with you. Just let it be, and it will get handled.
Aaron's one of those easy targets that everybody bullies on.
Aaron's talking about Robin Williams movies still. Oh my God, you already mentioned Night at the Museum. Jeez Louise, dude. Get off Robin Williams. I don't want to hear any more Robin Williams movies ever.
Sometimes I think that Aaron's a what would you
bot?
call it? Yeah, like a bot. Like he says the same thing over and over.
You said that the other day.
I'm like, is he real?
Is he a real person? Are you a real boy?
He's like Pinocchio.
Are you a real boy?
I love Aaron, by the way. Seriously, I posted this stream last night. He was in it all night, all day today,
So
just chatting with himself.
He's a little bot. So he is a bot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mason's like,
Mr.
Kaylin,
Love's in the room.
I'll just say the truth. Mason's like, I'll stop. It looks like we can't handle the truth. It looks like I wish this was Twitch so I could purge the whole chat and start over. Javier's like, who do you think the hacker is on SmackDown?
I don't know.
A dude.
CM Punk. We'll
go with everybody's wet dream.
The dream, CM Punk.
Everybody's wet dream. It's CM Punk.
Look at Apollo holding his own with Alistair.
It's kind of weird that they're throwing Apollo in there, but I guess they have to do some stuff,
Got to
right?
get him out there, get him some airtime.
Mason's like, that is facts. Sleepy Ann says, LOL, talking about expired contracts on SmackDown. Really, Vince?
Oh, so much going on after WrestleMania weekend. I thought they were going to have Bobby Lashley again, but it looks like Bobby Lashley and Lana are on their weaker end of their relationship. It's on the downhill side.
Right.
They've been married for like a month. That's been 3 months, right? They got married in December, didn't they? Or did it go to January?
I can't remember.
I think it was like that
went
first
to.
week of January.
Probably.
So they've been married about 4 months, 3 months?
Yeah.
3 months. Yeah. That's a healthy relationship for those two.
Right.
It's time to end it. Move on.
Angelito thinks that Aaron is drunk. Well, that's probably not anything too new.
He's drunk on life. He's either vaping, weeding, or drinking.
Angelito's like, he's not watching WWE, he's watching all the Robin Williams movies. No, he's playing Minecraft, Angelito, just so you know. That's what we got told earlier.
So Paulo got out of the ring because he knows what's going to happen here. So Alistair sat Indian
because
style.
Alistair sat down.
Uh-huh. And so Paulo's like, no, I know what's going to happen here.
Well, it looks like Aaron, I dealt with the others. Now you leave them alone, right? Aaron's telling me Robin Williams just for me. Well, thanks. I'll start deleting anything you say.
With Robin?
Yeah. Tom's like, get off Robin Williams' jock, right, Tom? You tell him. Mason thinks it's Mustafa Ali. That's who he thinks it is the glitch.
It would work.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, it looks like, I saw the stream on all day and popped in just to check, and Aaron was casually chatting to himself. I was so confused. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, seriously. Travis likes to do it to confuse people. And Aaron fell for it.
That's what he's talking about. Aaron's just in there just chatting away.
It was like, so wait, Aaron
Mr.
is
Love's in the chat.
Right? Aaron's like, Travis, who was in the chat all day?
You.
Oh, it's not him. It's probably somebody else.
Oh.
Don't worry. You wait.
So we need to talk about Charlotte being the NXT champion. Honestly, this has to be addressed.
But
Why on earth is Charlotte the NXT champion? What can they possibly do out of it? If Bianca's up, they have all the talent down there. I guess they could just leave Charlotte as champion for a while until they're ready. But that means whoever wins the ladder match on Wednesday is going to wrestle Charlotte for the championship.
Right.
None of those girls are going to beat Charlotte.
Right.
Chelsea Green's like, I'm ready for part 2. Because remember they wrestled on the main roster a few weeks ago.
Right.
She's
that worked out real well.
She lasted 5 minutes and then tapped out.
Layla's like, we need to get him back to the Institute, right? Aaron's like, Aaron's talking about Bobby Lashley, saying Vince still needs to push him, but I know he doesn't because Aaron thinks there's conspiracy theories
right.
about all that stuff. He's like, those dang weeders. And Tom's like, well, there's all sorts of theories of the hacker. Totally. It says Aaron Reed is probably texting Aubrey about us messing with him. I don't know. You want me to go look on her Instagram? Javier's like, the hacker could be Triple H making a return to the ring.
He's so thin and skinny, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's Triple H. If the person behind the screens and then the hoodie is who the hacker really is, then yeah, probably not. Joseph saying Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a good Tarantino movie, and Ayla says, that's what I said, Joseph.
Old Tarantino.
Glenn Hunt says, can NBA work deal bring NBA playoffs, all games scheduled April 15th and April 16th, Saturday and Sunday. NBA 2K20 Legend Edition on PS4, East and West.
Who's saying that?
Glenn Hunt.
Glenn. Is he saying that there's actually going to be basketball again?
No, I think
or is
he's
it
just
just
saying
simulations?
that, yeah, simulations are stuff. But he's saying, can the NBA work a deal to make them bring back the NBA playoffs?
People are sick. I just don't see how it could happen.
Right.
If there wasn't players sick, they could figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But with players being sick, I just don't know how you could figure it out. You would literally have to start quarantining everybody right now for 14 days or 20 days or however long you wanted to quarantine them for.
Mm-hmm.
With their teams. So that way if one's sick, the whole team's going to be sick. But then that way they can at least fly together.
Right. Tom says the weirdest theories was Rhonda, right?
Yeah, she definitely is not doing it.
Yeah, that's not going to be her. Why would she care what happens between Dolph and Sonya and Mandy Rose? Mason saying Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a good Tarantino movie. Aaron's like, who's you? And Ayla's like, you, Aaron. Aaron's like, I never heard of you. I've heard of you, Darvish, but I've never heard you.
Old you, Darvish.
Right. Javier says, will Charlotte still be on the main roster, or will they make her stay on NXT?
I could see her being on Raw and NXT both.
Yeah, probably.
But for now, I mean, maybe they're doing it for a publicity thing so they can get more views. I mean, both AEW and NXT's ratings were so far down last week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one was at 600,000, the other one was at 500,000. That's really bad.
Yeah.
For what they are.
Right. The Map Crow says, if you've ever had Evian, the bottled drinking water, here's a trick. Spell Evian backwards. You're welcome. What is it?
Oh, don't. I'm gonna try.
Naive.
Oh.
Tom says, but it won't cause Flair has a new flair. Okay.
So are they counting it as a heavyweight championship for her? Like another belt?
Oh, right.
Another championship?
Right.
So she's one step closer to her father? Or do they just count the main roster titles for that?
Right. Ayla's like, Aaron, do you have Facebook or Instagram? And Mason's like, Ayla, I can give you his Snap. Aaron's like, let's just say, long story short, Vince is, the reason why he made Kofi champ is because the fans wanted it. Aaron, stop talking out of your butt.
He's pulling the race card.
Ayla's like, no, I'm too old for Snap.
Oh, there's the leg
Aaron's like,
sweep.
I have Insta, but I don't have Facebook. And Ayla's like, only Sense don't use social media.
Simps, maybe?
Sense. SYNTHS. Sense.
Huh.
Senbots, maybe? Synthesizers? Sense. Joseph says, all right, guys, I have to tell you the truth. I am the person behind the glitch.
Oh, we know! It's
Joseph the whole time!
It was announced on our channel. Breaking news.
Right. Mason's like, Snap sucks, though. Right? Javier says, the hacker could also be Shane McMahon. Dun, dun, dun.
Possibly.
Mason says, I use Snap, sadly, Insta and Twitter. Aaron's like, yeah, Snap does suck. Mm-hmm. It was like, I have Snap, but I only talk to my sister on it. Mason's like, although you use it, Aaron. Tom's like, yes, 11.
Wrestling Scab's got one.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. I tried to get literally almost an everything account. If it was
Right.
some sort of social media, I made one.
Right. Dark's like, I only talk to friends on Snap. That's it.
Yeah, my daughter does the same. She's 14. And she's always on there.
Aaron says, yes, Ayla, I am a Sith. Anakin trained me to become a Sith. No, synth. It's different.
He's a Sith Lord.
Luke's like, oh my god, do you all know what stop spells backwards? FF's so childish. Pots. It spells pots.
That's what you cook with.
Do you know what what is boob spelled backwards is?
A boob or boobs?
No, boob. Do you know what boob spelled backwards is?
Boob.
Boob.
Red rum. Red rum. That's the only one I know.
Right. Tom's like, it's now her status. Oh, okay. So whatever he was saying that she's doing or whatever is now her status.
Aubrey?
No.
Uh-oh.
Not Aubrey. This is Tom we're talking about. And we were just talking
Charlotte?
about Charlotte. Mm-hmm.
So we got to look on Graham.
He's saying something about the flare or something, her flare or something. But it won't cause flare has a new flare. Is what supposedly her status is. 11-time champ is what.
Oh, so they're
she
trying
is.
to make it another championship.
Jesus, that's fucking childish and dumb too. Jesus Christ.
She should just win the 24/7 championship like 3 more times.
Right. Darce, it was like, not Star Wars, bud. And Mason's like, Aaron, I can tell you're a nerd, right? And Aaron's like, okay, yes, I like Star Wars, Marvel, and DC. I also like Star Trek. It was like, synths are synthetic humanoid that replace a real human. Synths. Good deal. Javier says, I want to see Rusev, but on TV, right? We've got Walter in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
Walter.
Walter. Nice to see you in the
He
chat,
made it.
bud. And we somehow lost Philip Still, or aka Thor, in the very, very background. He can only stay for 21 minutes, Walter. So he wants to do trivia.
Tick, tick, tick.
And Dar says, Aaron, you're a synth. Well, let's see. Really wish I could go back and find
What you're looking for?
stuff. I don't think I can. I think it only gives me so much and doesn't let you go back farther.
Huh.
That's weird.
Very.
Well, yeah, I was going to see if I could see the message from
Thor, his riddle.
his riddle.
Did he actually post it?
Yeah, he posted the riddle.
Oh.
And then there's so many people I couldn't keep up, so I had to wait, and then I waited too long. Let's see. Aaron's saying he's not. He's a real human. He's a real boy, everybody. He's a real boy. Wow, this match is still going.
Yeah, it is. It's a
Wow.
great match. We just had a big commercial break, so now we're back from
Good
the
for
commercial.
Apollo.
2.
Keep it up there, bud.
It's good to see Apollo getting a little bit of a push here.
Joseph's talking about how the truth will be heard. Aaron's talking about Justin Bieber isn't really a human. He's a reptile.
Yeah, we've heard that one.
And Aaron's a synth, so we all know. Mason wants to know what's good, Walter. Did you enjoy Mania? Ayla says the Institute makes sense to kidnap people so no one gets suspicious in the wasteland. Tom's like, so Aaron isn't a wrestler then? Good question.
He's a robot.
He is a robot. I was like, yes, Darth, I enjoyed Mania, the reaction.
It was good. I really enjoyed Mania.
It was good. It was very good. It was good info.
When it was over, it
stuff.
was kind of... I was laying in bed last night, and I was just like, I can't believe it's over. Like, you kind of wait the whole year for WrestleMania, and then when it's over, it's kind of like Christmas. You know, it's just like,
this big thing. Like,
the day after.
so exciting.
Like Christmas night, when it's over, you're like, oh,
Right.
now I got to wait 12 months. Start the countdown. WrestleMania next year.
Right.
It's a big old kick. Alistair's in trouble. Apollo stunned him. Now he's tossed him. Pop-up powerbomb-ish type thing. 1, 2, and...
Ooh.
Black just barely kicked out.
Well, you would think that he would have gotten out of that pretty quick. Right?
Apollo's doing really good. Black's still laying down. Guess I have a yawning problem.
I have a yawning problem, too.
That's because I'm yawning.
Is that why?
It's contagious.
Ugh, gross. So disgusting. We got Vladimir in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
Vlad.
Vladimir, saying, hey, guys, hello.
You gonna answer some trivia questions with us
Maybe.
for the next commercial?
We have Tation in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Tation
Tation.
Smith says
sure-
The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania main event Universal Championship. Cool beans.
Good deal. I will put it on my calendar in 364 days.
Yeah, stick around with us. Chat
Hang out.
some. Hang out. Subscribe.
Hang out with us. We're one of the fastest growing channels today. Just kidding. I have no idea how many subs we're at.
Right. Tom's laughing. Aaron, get out of chat. That is not a song. Right? The yucky Justin Bieber stuff. Map Crow's like,
Oh, he moved.
palindromes would be words like boob, race car. Right? They spell the same thing forwards and backwards.
Here he goes. He's going to hit him with the black mask.
Tom's like, then I am champ.
Oh, I don't know what that
Tation-
is. A scissor?
I don't know.
He's scissoring with him.
Ew. He's got him
Is
in
Apollo going to
a
tap?
hold.
He's got him in
Maybe.
like a knee stretch.
I guess. Maybe that's a horrible thing to have.
Maybe pulling his hip out of socket.
Maybe. Maybe that's a bad knee for him. I don't know what's going on.
Apollo, what's he going to do? Apollo going to tap? He's getting really close to those ropes.
Is he? It seems
Yeah.
like he's really far away. Tation says Drew McIntyre versus John Cena
He got
at
it.
WrestleMania 37 WWE Championship. Might be an interesting thing to see.
I just got to stay alive for another 13 years so I can see WrestleMania 50.
Aaron's trying to tell us he's not a synth, but I'm pretty sure he is. It was like, too bad Matt is missing this crucial information. I know, where is Matthew? I hope he's okay. Walter's like, good match on Raw. Yeah.
I have a membership to his channel, so I'll just go on there and be like, he's still alive?
Right? It was like, Sith isn't real. Aaron's like, Matt Jackson.
Apollo
he's
can't
my
even
babe.
stand up.
Oh, is his knee completely
Black
broken?
can't hit him with black mask if he can't get up. Here he goes. He's trying. Look at him. He just can't. He's using the ropes. He's using everything he has. Nope. The referee's got to stop the match if he can't compete. Oh, Black's going to lift him up with his own foot. See? Oh, we missed it. Apollo with the kick. Lots of counters. Black's outside. Maybe a count out?
Maybe.
I don't know if the referee's even counting. There's your commercial.
There's the commercial break we were looking for.
All right, you guys ready for a little bit?
Let's see. Tation's saying they're going to go to WrestleMania 37 next year.
Good deal.
Walter says Aleister Black coming up live on tape. Walter says on Wednesday, AEW Wrestling. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Ayla's like, I didn't know guys could scissor, right?
Me neither.
Let's see. Dang. Tired. They're making Apollo Crews Reservoir Dogs. Map Crow says Reservoir Dogs is his best in my opinion.
Reservoir Dog's good. Very good movie.
Mason's telling Tasha I might try to go next year. I'm going to try it to save money for Mania and Takeover. Vladimir is asking if somebody returned.
Nope.
Not necessarily, I guess. But anyways, all right, Walter, if you're out there, listen up. We're doing some trivia. Okay. Let me make sure I've got a trivia question that we haven't done in a little bit here. I can't remember what the last one was that I asked.
It shouldn't matter.
It might. Did I remember that one? Yeah, we did that one. Okay. I thought we did that one too. All right. Here you go, guys.
All right.
Who won the first ever TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match in 2000? Yeah, plus. We have Prim Kumar in the chat. Hey, Prim.
Hey.
Saying Prim Ali. Good morning. Good morning.
Repeat the question to him. Answer this question.
All right, here's the question. If you didn't get it before, here it is. Here's the trivia question. Who won the first ever TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match in 2000? Let's see. Luke saying Edge and Christian. Joseph says Edge and Christian. Taysom says Edge Christian. Mason says Edge Christian. Mapcrow says Edge and Christian. Javier says Edge and Christian. Walter says Edge and Christian. And the answer is not D's nuts, Aaron. And stop saying that. The answer is Edge and Christian. Woo! Everybody who got it. Good job.
I got Edge. I figured it was them, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I just picked Edge.
Right.
So I was half correct, but so I was wrong.
Oh, let's see.
All right.
Ayla said, robots don't drink beer, Aaron, right?
They drink
And
oil.
they don't sleep either. Oh, let's see. Mason says, Luke, can I message you quickly on Insta? It's very important. All right. So next trivia question. Here you go. Whom did The Rock hit with a rock bottom on Raw 1000?
That was a while back. Huh. Who did not like back then? We are back with the wrestling. Black
Yes.
off the top, missed. There's a leg sweep. Let's see, who? I can't remember. Whoever the Baron Corbin was back then. I can't remember who it was, though. And it was Raw 1000?
Yes, Raw 1000. Whom did The Rock hit with a rock bottom on Raw 1000? And Aaron's out tonight. He's saying bye. He's calling it a night. All right,
All
see you,
right,
Aaron.
Aaron.
See you on Wednesday, dude. Have a good one.
Oh! Rolls him over. Apollo's still in this. They're like, you guys just take it to the limit. We don't have a lot of matches, so just make it last a half hour.
Right.
Make Travis happy at home. What I've been saying they don't do.
Right.
Now they're doing it, and I'm like...
Darth is guessing Daniel Bryan. Joseph's guessing The Big Show. Angelito's guessing Stone Cold. Javier's guessing Big Show. Walter's guessing The Big Show. Mason's guessing Daniel Bryan.
Adam Rose?
Luke's guessing Big Show. And the answer is Daniel Bryan. So whoever said Daniel Bryan got it correct.
It's a good one.
Yes. Yes.
Does Walter answer questions? Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I
he
see
is.
him. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he answered Big Show on that one. Blondmare says, does Seth Rollins come out tonight in an open challenge? Haven't seen Seth Rollins.
Nope.
No open challenges.
Nothing exciting's
nothing
happened
about
yet.
that. So nothing like that has happened yet tonight. We've only really had 3 matches.
Well, kind of. We've had like 5, but 3 of them were one team.
Right. I don't count that as anything but what it was, I guess. Brrr.
Yeah, so basically we've had a few different people out there.
Ayla's like, everyone follow Wrestling Gab on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's just Wrestling Gab. All one word, all lowercase.
Wrestling Gab.
Just Wrestling Gab. So we're there if you
And you
guys
can
want to come
chat
over.
with us, like...
And that. And usually you'll be chatting with me.
It's on her phone.
So
She's a better chatter than I am.
So if you get rude answers, that's why. Because it's me.
Oh, his knee went out again.
If it's something that Travis needs to look at, I just give it to him and make him do it.
You'll know the difference in our answers. Hers will probably be a little bit more educated sounding. Mine will be like, yep, nope.
Map Crow's like, we need more of the Vinny Mac puppet. You
Oh
know,
my
Mr.
gosh.
McBossman.
Mr. McBossman.
Mr. McBossman, the Map Crow. That was the name of that puppet, Mr. McBossman.
Holy shit. This shit's great.
This is some good shit. That's what he said. This is some good shit.
Macho the Buzzard or whatever.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Macho Mercy.
Macho Mercy. And Mr. the Boss Man.
Vladimir's
Look at the
like,
power.
did my favorite CM Punk return yet? Nope.
Not yet.
Nobody's wet dream has happened yet.
He's probably the glitch, though. That's our guess.
Kayla's like, ha ha ha, my bad.
There it is.
I liked fallow much better. It sounds hilarious to me.
1, 2, and oh, Black
Walter's
kicks
like, good
out.
wrestling tonight on Raw. No crowd, right? I mean, it's amazing out there. Mason, yeah, it was Daniel Bryan. Sorry. I thought I said Daniel Bryan. Did nobody get that? The answer to that was Daniel Bryan.
This match has been going for a while. This is a great match.
Right. Angelito says, Dalethea, can you greet my friend Filmer? Thanks. Your friend Filmer? Hello, friend Filmer. The Map Crow's like, my bad, LOL. I will call him Mr. the Boss Man. It's not Mr. the Boss Man. It's Mr. Mick Boss Man.
Mr. Mick Boss Man.
Mick Boss Man. Yes, Mason, you got it right. I think somebody else got it right too. I can't remember who else got it. A lot of people guessed the Big Show, though.
Alistair's being taken to his limit. There it is. There's a big knee. That's going to change the game.
Oh, no, maybe it was just you that guessed.
He's going to lift him up by the foot, and then he's going to get him with Black Mass, and we're going to have a 1, 2, 3.
Roar! He's getting hooked up. He's like, let me pick you up with my foot.
Paula going to get out of it
like,
again?
No way! You're not going to do it to me. And he's like, no way, I'll just do a quick roll up on you. Ha-ha! Push you away.
There, he's got it.
Gotcha.
That's the Black Mass.
He's like,
finally.
okay, finally. I can finally do it.
1, 2, and 3.
Sweet.
Aleister Black with the victory.
Joseph says, did you know that Mercy the Buzzard is named after Waylon Mercy, who did Bray Wyatt's gimmick before he did it? Nope.
Had no idea.
No idea.
That's
whatsoever.
awesome. I didn't know he had the Fiend. Is that
the Bray Wyatt gimmick?
The whole Bray Wyatt gimmick. Then. Mm-hmm. Huh. Well, good for him. Paying respect.
Right. Let's see. Javier says, I just followed you guys on Insta. Thank you.
Followers.
There's like Black One. Good match, right? So cool. He's like, I gotta sit down though and take a rest for a second.
Is somebody else going to come down?
No, I doubt it.
They're like, let's just eat TV time. We'll just show them sitting there.
The ref's like, okay, are you okay, man? You just need a breather? Yeah, I just need a breather. If I get up too fast, I'll fart.
What? Does anybody ever think that way?
I don't know.
I've never had that thought in my life.
Don't walk up the stairs when you get old.
Get the walking farts.
Get the toots. Getting the old toots.
That's a Jeff Foxworthy joke.
But it's true. Even my mom mentioned it as she got older. She was like, now I know what my mom was talking about. I was like, Mom!
Nobody wants to hear about your walking farts. Randy started that match out last night with a bang, too.
He
and he
did.
still lost.
And he still lost, yep. Joseph says, no, just the Wyatt family version of Bray Wyatt is what he was talking about, which that's what
that's what I figured, yeah. The Bray Wyatt gimmick.
Walter's like, I can answer one more trivia, then I'm going Travis into all right, I'll ask a trivia since they're just showing weirdo highlight crap from last night. All right, here's the next trivia question. Everybody ready? Here you go. Who won the first ever Divas Tag Team Tables match at TLC 2010?
Lita and Trish. I have no idea. Literally no idea. They didn't even have tag teams back then.
Right? Question repeated. Who won the first ever Divas Tag Team Tables match at TLC 2010?
Dun, dun, dun. Do we get an AJ Lee guess on there? Is that an AJ Lee guess? She won it by herself.
Mason doesn't know. Map Crow's going with Mae Young and Moolah. Javier says AJ Lee. Walter's guessing Bliss and Cross.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Joseph is guessed something or did something, but now he's saying Beth Phoenix and Natalia. Javier says, I don't know, I'm just guessing. Might as well throw some guesses out there if you don't know. Why not? Angelito is saying Natalia and Beth. I don't know if anybody else is going to answer.
Just go ahead.
All right. So the answer is Natalia and Beth Phoenix.
There you go.
Woo!
First ever.
Good job.
Makes a little sense, those two.
Yeah. And Luke got it in right as I was saying it. He's busy doing some stuff. All right. And we're still just doing highlights of what happened last night between Edge and Randy Orton. Dun, dun, dun.
Woo!
Dun, 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 dun.
Little ricochet.
Right? Walter's letting us know it's a good Raw chat
Up next,
tonight.
Cedric Alexander Ricochet up next. There's another half-hour match.
Wow, good deal. Throwing some other stuff out there. All right, well, they're doing some other replay stuff. I'll ask another trivia question. All right, ready, guys? Who was crowned the corporate champion at Survivor Series 1998?
Vince? I don't know.
Who was crowned the corporate champion at Survivor Series 1998? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What? I am waiting patiently. There is a chat delay, you know. There is a little bit of a delay, so I'm just waiting. Making sure our normal people who can answer the questions have answered the question. All right. So looks like most everybody who answers the questions has answered the questions. And the answer is The Rock. So if you got The Rock,
the corporate
you
champion.
did it. Woo!
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Javier's like, I wasn't born in 1998. How do I know? Even if you were born in that year, you might not know then either. As Luke says, now honestly answer, how many of you are Googling this? I am not, but I have the answers in front of me. So
And I had it wrong, so.
Walter's like, yes, Walter, go out on a win. Because I know you said you were leaving, but I figured I might grab you before you were gone. So Walter was saying bye earlier, so.
Bye, Walter.
But we'll see you,
Have a
Walter.
good night.
Have a great night.
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes, we'll see you on Wednesday.
For AEW and NXT. We got an NXT ladder match.
Ooh, that's right. The ladies thing. Yeah, so stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Take care of yourself. We're all alone in this together.
Alone together.
Right? Angelito says, Travis, can you act The Rock on what he says? Ha ha ha. No.
No, probably not.
No. Can't even do the people's eyebrow.
I can't do the eyebrow. She can do the eyebrow, but I can't do the eyebrow.
The Map Crow says, I am binging, not Googling. Looks like I don't Google. I watch the network a lot. Javier's laughing at
The Rock
Mason.
says. The Rock says.
The Rock says. Well, The Rock says. Just talked about yourself in third person.
Right?
It works.
And then you got to say some funny shit.
Oh, I'm binging. I am binging, not Googling. The macro says Bing. What an awful search engine.
Bing.
Mason says, can you do an ECW question? I love ECW. I don't know. It's just quiz questions for WWE, so.
ECW. There was one on there, though.
It just comes out.
Back.
Yeah. It just, whatever comes.
Like, who was their last champion?
I mean, we're on a commercial, so I can do another trivia question. It's not like we can't do trivia questions. All right. The Rock says, know your damn role, right?
Shut the hell up.
You be like, how would you be able to do that on chat, though? Because you're not saying, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me. More like, you shut your fingers when you're talking to me. From Wedding Crashers.
Yeah. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Ayla's like, a little off topic, but I started a sourdough starter. It's supposed to take 10 days. Yeah, it has to ferment. That's why it takes so long. Because it has to ferment. While this...
Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, while this is happening and starting up with these guys coming down, here's your trivia question.
Get it in.
Who was Shawn Michaels' first manager in WWE?
Wow. The Mouth of the South?
Mouth of the South?
I have no idea. Here comes Ricochet. All right. They're coming out together. They're wrestling each other. I thought. They're literally together. Maybe they're in action as in they're wrestling some other team.
Maybe. Or maybe he's like, all right, well, I took over. Ready? Oh, maybe they are together?
It just looks like it. Is there another team over there?
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch.
That Oni Lorcan, that sounds familiar.
Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch. I have no idea.
He don't look familiar, but he...
Who are these people? Nobody knows.
Lorcan and Burch.
I guess. Map Crow's like, it doesn't matter what your name is, right? Mason wants to know what a sourdough starter is. Joseph's like, The Rock likes poutine pie. Probably a lot of people do. And Mason's like, Yui might debut Diesel. And Joseph says, the answer is Sherry Martel.
Oh, Sherry Martel.
Luke's guessing Sherry Martel.
I forgot about Scary Sherry.
And it is Sensational Sherry is the answer to that. So if that was who Sherry Martel is.
Yeah, Scary Sherry.
Then that's the answer. Y'all got it. Good job.
I forgot about her. I wouldn't even have thought of her as a manager. I just thought her as the person that was always there beating people up.
Right? Luke is like, wow, they brought up Birch and Loken from NXT.
Yeah, they look familiar. Or
He's
they don't
like,
look familiar. They
really
sound
fucking
familiar.
Surprising. Ayla says, yeah, you have to feed it twice a day. Homemade yeast. Yeah. Javier says the Rock's name in WWE should have went from the pebble, the rock, and the stone. Ricochet's Mason's like, Ricochet has a baby face. Anyways, we got Little Fettuccine in the chat. Hey, Little Fettuccine.
Good to see you in here, boss.
What has happened so far?
A lot of stuff. Just kidding. Not really. So we had Asuka versus Liv Morgan. And Asuka got the win there. Tapped out Liv. The next match was Street Profits versus Garza and Theory. Again, a rematch of WrestleMania. Zelina Vega interfered, and the Street Profits won via disqualification. Zelina Vega then attacked Ford. Then Bianca Belair showed up, and then Zelina Vega and Bianca Belair had a match. That one didn't end, and then we had a triple threat.
Yeah.
Or not a triple threat, sorry. A six-man tag team, which Street Profits and Bianca Belair ended up winning after Bianca pinned Zelina Vega. After that one, we had Apollo Crews and Aleister Black. That just ended. Oh, I thought he just had that one. Sorry. Anyways, that one just ended. Aleister Black ended up winning that one, but that was about a 30-minute match. 30-minute match. And now we are with Larkin and Birch versus Alexander and Ricochet. Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at right now.
That's where we are. We're right there. We did it. The Map Crow says, Jimmy Hart wrote and sang the song Eat Your Heart Out, Rick Springfield. Mason says, I thought it was Diesel in 93, 94. I have no idea.
He was his bodyguard.
Yeah, I guess.
So I don't think they counted that as a
manager.
It was that he hired him as a bodyguard.
Right.
Big Diesel.
That's funny.
And Sherry Martel was before those days. I think she stayed with him for a while, though. Martel? If I remember right. That was after the Randy Savage days. 1, 2, and 3. Ricochet with the pin on Birch.
Ooh, bummer.
That match didn't last as long as I thought it was. I actually thought it was going to be Ricochet against Alexander.
Right?
I was kind of excited about that.
Because then it would have went a lot longer.
Oh, yeah. That could have been a half-hour match.
Right? The map shows like scary Sherry. Hee hee. That's funny. Javier says, I want to see Aleister Black with the U.S. title.
Yeah. Strap him up. Get some gold on him.
Right? Why not?
And who knows? Maybe it'll be Aleister Black versus the Scottish psychopath. He might be world champion at Money in the Bank. 1, 2, and 3 in the replay.
That'd be kind of a weird thing to set up.
Black?
Versus Drew McIntyre?
Right out of the gate?
Mm-hmm.
Get Drew some opponents. He needs them.
Yeah.
We'll see how they play that whole thing up. Up next, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, WrestleMania. They're going to show some replays, it looks like, maybe in that third hour.
Yeah.
Yep. So third hour is probably going to be all dedicated to the replays of WrestleMania.
Most likely.
Because it looks like they're doing the Boneyard match, too.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. It's set up next. Well, not up next, but later.
Right.
Tonight.
That is a good possibility. I could see them doing that. Joseph says, when Miss Elizabeth fought Sherry Martel off of Randy Savage and then they hugged in the middle of the ring was a tearjerker.
Right? A long time ago.
A long time ago.
I remember when they got back together. There was a lot of tears.
When
I was like 8.
Miss Elizabeth and Sherry Martel got back together?
No, they wrestled, and then Randy Savage and Elizabeth got back together.
Oh, okay.
Because Elizabeth was with Hulk Hogan for a while.
Mm.
And Randy Poffo was upset. That's his real name.
He was upset, huh?
They weren't really together. It was wrestling together. But
And Tom is saying, so what up? How y'all doing?
who are you talking to? Us?
I don't know.
We're doing
He's just
great.
saying, so what up? How y'all doing?
Just had a long weekend of wrestling. Got 1 hour left.
Oh, then we get a day off.
And we will be back Wednesday. You don't want a day off? Do you want to do NWA tomorrow?
No.
Oh.
Looks like Dalethea, you can actually catch up with chat with certain people are gone. You know, most of the time I just ignore his chats. He doesn't say anything important a lot of the time, so I just kind of ignore it. Javier says, I will watch your stream, but I can't type anymore, so goodbye. All right, Javier, that's cool. I don't blame you.
All right, boss.
Thanks for sticking out and watching, though.
We got 1 hour left. How are you going to answer the trivia questions?
Right? Joseph's like, Gorilla Monsoon saying, what a woman and what a man.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Tom had to go get cake. Where
And
the fuck
eat it,
is our
too.
cake? Oh, I have cake.
You have cake.
I better eat that cake.
It's probably, yeah. I don't know how long cake lasts.
I don't know how long cake lasts either. When refrigerated cake lasts a little longer.
Absolutely. Does it have to be refrigerated? Is it like an ice cream cake?
I don't know, but they have it in the refrigerated section when you get it, so I just assumed that you needed to put it in the refrigerator.
Right.
But I could just be making an ass of myself, so.
Out of you and me.
Right.
Assume.
No, just out of myself and myself.
Out of both of you.
Uh.
Out of two of your personalities.
Tom's like, I had to go get a cake and stream to a person live yesterday.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Okay.
Did you watch WrestleMania?
Right.
Because if not, right now, there's going to be a
Tom
WrestleMania
said
match.
during the Garza match.
Oh.
Okay.
And that was yesterday?
Matt Crow's like, upside down cake? Cake or pie? And Mason's back. Because Mason was gone for a moment.
Hey, Mason.
I didn't know that you were gone, Mason. All right, I'm going to do some trivia questions. You guys ready out there? Okay. If you're not, too bad. Here it is. Who was featured on the cover of the very first World Wrestling Entertainment magazine?
Hulk Hogan? Or Andre the Giant? No, I'd be Hulk Hogan.
No. It wasn't. It was neither one of those.
Was it actually really WWE or was it a WWF magazine?
I don't know. They call it World Wrestling Entertainment magazine.
Right.
Who was featured on the cover of the very first World Wrestling EF whatever magazine? E or F, I don't know.
That guy right there. Not that guy. The ultimate boy. Anybody gonna answer that one?
I think Mason is saying Trish Stratus. Anybody else? I will wait a little bit longer. I will read some people's comments. Luke says ice cream cakes go in the freezer. Well, duh, Luke. Just kidding. But putting normal cakes and pies in the fridge can extend their lives, right? Tom's like, it was a certain person. Yes, I did. Oh, okay. You had to get a cake to a certain person yesterday. Oh, are you talking about Charlotte's birthday yesterday? So you had to get her a cake? Like, did you, like, actually get a real cake and send it to her? Or did you just, like, send a fake cake? Just out of curiosity.
It's like Fluffy. He will eat his cakes that he gets given at concerts.
Right.
People will literally just give him cake and he takes it home and eats it.
Nice. It's poisoned and kills them.
He's like, who would poison
if
cake?
Right, but people would. People are weird. But, if I was a famous person and you had crazy fans, I don't think I would accept things from them, but I sure in the hell would not go home and eat it. It would go home and be like, oh, this is really pretty. And then in the garbage it would go. Because you just don't know. Scary ass people out there. Crazy people.
Yeah, that's what his wife would say to him.
Joseph's like, my little brother is either going to make taco meat and rice or taco casserole. How do you make your taco casserole, Joseph? Ha!
Yeah.
Ha! Caught it before you retracted your message. Let's see. Joseph is guessing Hulk Hogan. Luke is guessing Hogan. Let's see. Anybody else? Well, I'm going to go with everybody answered who's going to answer. Jimmy Snuka.
Superfly.
Is the
Superfly.
the very first person who was featured on the cover of the very first World Wrestling magazine.
Federation.
Bow, bow.
We could say World Wrestling Federation on this channel. Mm-hmm. They just can't print it.
Right.
The WWF.
Right. Sleeping Angel's like, I love cookies, right? Cookies are good. I like cookies.
I love cookies.
Because Mapcrow's like, cake or pie, and Sleeping Angel's like, I love cookies.
Cookies and milk.
Tom's like, she loved it, and I got a lot of love today.
Well, I'm sure.
And it was real. It was a real cake.
So you got her a real cake and then showed her it online. Did you eat the cake?
And she gave you lots of love for it. Sweet.
She gave you a thumbs up?
Pepper McIntyre. Hey,
Old
Pepper
Pepper.
McIntyre. Saying, finally, I beat Brock Lesnar for the championship.
Yeah, we got a new champion.
Yeah, well, good for you.
Who's going to be your next opponent? That's what we're waiting for.
The map crow's like, fake cake? What's next? Instant grits? Pretty sure they make instant grits.
I know, that's the joke.
I know.
Isn't that on that one show?
Yeah.
So use instant grits? No. No God-fearing Southerner would ever have instant grits.
Right? Tom's like, no, the bad cake was sent to Andrade. Kevin Owens is giving us a talk about his match, I guess.
He loves the promo. Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
It was probably worth it jumping off the facade. It is worth it.
Oh.
All worth it. Money in the Bank winner?
A prize fighter? Mason's like, when I was 7, I snuck out with my cousin at midnight to get food, and there were some sketchy people around us.
I'm sure.
You were 7, and you snuck out at midnight. I'm pretty sure there were some sketchy people.
Because the devil works harder after midnight.
Map Crow saying Superfly. Guilty. It's terrible.
All right.
Joseph, you need to answer my question. Where'd you go? You said your little brother's going to make taco meat and rice or taco casserole. I need to know. I need to know the answer to this.
She loves the food.
Looks like taco casserole I make has hamburger meat, beans, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, sour cream, Frito chips crushed on top, and taco sauce. That is a lot in a taco casserole. That is not how I make my taco casserole.
It's a very busy casserole.
Oh, it's you pushing on it. I thought I was pushing it, but it keeps moving.
I'm not touching it. My little toesies are pushing it.
Mm-hmm. It moves every once in a while. I thought it was me. But I think you're pushing against it when you move. Halo's like, ha 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 ha, wow. And Mason's like, Luke, can I have some? And the map crow says, my cousin Vinny, instant grits, LOL. Ayla's like, bread in a can? Question mark.
Ew.
Ayla's like, is it worth it? Can you put it down, flip it, and reverse it? Luke's letting... Right? Luke's letting Mason know, no, it's all for me and my lady. So you guys got your appetites back? That's good.
Eat it up.
Tom's like, hey, Luke, favorite Irish food?
Potatoes.
Potato pizza. Joseph says, my little brother makes it with meat, heavy whipping cream, shredded cheese, and then puts it on 350 for 375, 18 minutes or 30 minutes. I don't remember. That's how he makes taco casserole. That's an interesting kind of way to make taco casserole, I guess. Meat with heavy whipping cream and shredded cheese.
Seth Rollins got a match. This guy's in trouble, whoever it is. I've never seen this guy before. I'm almost 100% sure. And we didn't get a name.
Well, is he not the Messiah of Monday Night anymore?
Yeah, but he just came out to kick some ass.
Oh, he's just angry. That's what Mason's saying now. Seth is the Antichrist.
He's not going to be happy after losing.
Well, I think he should be happy. He likes to lose. Mason's like, Tom, I'm Irish and I love mashed potatoes. And Tom's like, I love Irish stew. This guy's been since 1994, whatever the front of his stuff says. But he's been at it since 1994.
Yeah, he was probably born that year. He doesn't look very old.
Confucius say...
Whoop! Seth's just kicking his ace. Curb stomp here, or is he going to keep it up? Just keep up the punishment. Does the kid deserve this? Seth, there it is. Okay.
Ayla's like, I can tell baby is coming any day now. She has zero appetite. And she loves tacos.
1, 2, and 3. At least he didn't keep picking on the kid.
Right?
Seth with the victory.
He's like, I'm so mean. Look at me.
It's a Monday Night Messiah.
Oh, he's so amazing.
He's half man.
Oh, look at him go.
He ran right through him.
Right?
Like a red light.
He decided he didn't want to wear his white stuff tonight, huh? He's just going to wear his dark clothing. Looks like Irish stew is amazing, not going to lie. And coddle. Ayla wants to know what's coddle. Tom's like, yes, and Guinness. And Mason says, Irish stew is amazing. Joseph's like, Ayla, I love your SpongeBob reference with bread in a can. And Luke's letting us know that coddle is pork sausage, back bacon, and potatoes.
Ooh, back bacon.
Tom's like, the breakfast is good,
The best
too.
part of the pig, stupid.
Right? The back.
The back fat.
The back fat.
Look at...
Ooh, stuff.
She back?
Nia Jax returns up next.
Up next, Nia Jax.
Ooh,
That'll get you
she's
excited.
back.
That'll get your blood flowing. Monday
Mason
Night
says
Raw.
he's half man, half demon. Ayla's like, that is where I got that, laughing. Although it's a real thing, haha. Right?
He's right. He's half semen.
Half semen, half demon.
Oh, demon.
Oh, he meant demon. Yeah. You're right, you do have semen in you. Oh, I have a demon in me. Oh my God, get away from me. All right, here you go. Here's another trivia question for you. Who became the ECW World
there it is.
Championship and WWE Championship at the same time?
Who held both titles at the same time?
They're not related.
Who's not related?
He's not related.
No idea.
Let's see, Mason was saying about Nia Jax coming back. Mason's also saying, if you're not Irish, you can't eat Irish food. Joseph's like, I heard pork belly is good. I've never had it, though. Tom says, I also love Scottish food, being I'm both Irish and Scottish. And Sleeping Angel's like, oh God, Nia is back, LOL. All right, so Joseph is answering with RVD, Mason with RVD, Tom with RVD, Luke with RVD.
You have to guess RVD, and the reason for it is because he was ECW.
Right. And it is. It's Rob Van Dam. That's why I said they're not related. Not related.
So I was thinking of like Brandon Cutler, and then I was like, is there somebody with the last name White? Paul White. That's a big show. I get it.
Ayla's like, apparently it's RVD. You're right, Ayla. You got it, girl.
Rob Van Dam.
Not related to Jean-Claude.
Rob, don't call
Van
me Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Right? Ayla says, we bought pork belly at Costco once. I didn't care for it, but my boyfriend loves it. Pork belly is basically bacon that's not cured.
I don't know anything about it, except for that it's on a funny show from the 80s.
Yes.
Trading Places.
Yes. Luke's like, Darth, I'm American, but live in Ireland, so bite me, right? So he has to eat Irish food, and potatoes on pizza is one of those things. The map girl says Jimmy Snuka was the first ever ECW champion.
Superfly.
Mason says, once you're in Ireland, you're always Irish. Now, does that mean that if you just go there and visit multiple times, or do you have to live there like Luke in order to become that? Can I just go there and visit and become Irish? Because that would be way more fun. I'm not sure I want to live there yet. I haven't decided on that. I kind of like it here in the United States.
I want to spend like a year or two in Greece and then a year or two in Ireland.
Right? It was like, I'm Spanish and Irish. I don't know, Travis, what are we? You guys are mutts.
Well, you're Mexican, you're Indian, you're Irish, you're English, and I don't know what else your dad had.
Right. Yeah, because it would depend on your dad's side what else he might have had.
And you probably have a right around 1% to 0.5% of black.
Depending.
The reason is because I have 1% black.
But that doesn't mean anything.
Well, if it's from my dad's side
Oh,
or my
yeah.
mom's side, me and April have the same blood.
That's true. It could be. It's probably from your dad's side.
Well, it doesn't matter which side it's from. She's
right.
My sister's kid.
Right. Mason's like, Ayla, then you can eat Irish food.
Nia Jack's looking all pretty.
Ayla can just eat Irish food because she's pregnant. She can eat whatever the hell she wants. The Map Crow's like, Mr. Monday Night, RVD. Map Crow's like, potatoes on pizza? Yeah, Map Crow, talk to Luke about that. You talk to Luke about that. You ask him. Ask Luke about potatoes on pizza. Don't look at me. That's all Irish over there. That's Luke. You talk to him. Mason's like, just go there and visit. Right? Joseph's like, Ayla is cheating. She has another person inside of her. I am joking, by the way. Yeah, that other person inside her knows.
She's pretty.
Diona Perazzo.
Diona, huh?
Diona Perazzo. Diona Perazzo. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Ayla's like, I take potatoes on pizza before pineapple. And Luke's like, amen, Ayla. And I have to agree with that, too. I would take potatoes before pineapple.
I just do both. I like pineapples.
That's nasty.
Pineapples, I like them.
I like pineapple, too, but not on my pizza. That's nasty.
They taste like meat when they're cooked.
Not
if
on
they're
pizza.
raw on there, it wouldn't be good.
It doesn't matter. They put them on there and then they can cook it under
so
the
it
stuff.
brings the meat flavor into
Does
it.
not. It does not.
When was the last time you had it?
Oh my God, I grew up eating that garbage. I know what it tastes like. It tastes like shit. And I'm glad that there are people out there who like it. I am not one of them. Blech.
Look at her smacking her in the face. Just disrespectful from Nia.
Well, of course. Poor Nia. She hasn't lost that baby weight yet. Doesn't she left because she had a baby? Was it this time or was that before?
I don't think she's ever had a kid.
Oh, is that Tamina?
Poor Nia. She hasn't lost her baby weight. Oops.
Oh, did she have knee issues or something?
Yeah.
Is that why she was gone?
Yeah, she had a knee surgery.
Oh, she's the knee surgery girl. All right. Okay, so are they related? Nia Jax and Tamina?
Yes.
Okay. Their faces look a lot alike, so that's why. That's not being mean.
Yes, they are related.
They literally have almost the same shaped face.
They're all in the Rocks family. Peter Movia, basically.
They both have really pretty faces. So it just throws me.
1,
I'm like
2, and 3.
Yeah, just a jobber, as Sleeping Angel says. A jobber.
But she's so pretty. How could she be a jobber?
Right? Ayla's like, I can see that in the right angle. I can definitely see how I'm black. Ayla. Yeah. Sergeant Zoe Trent, RVD, ? For the question earlier. Sleeping Angel said a jobber. Luke says, if anyone insults potatoes on pizza, I will automatically time you out. It's like, what kind of potatoes? Like, how is it made? Right? There you go. There's a good question.
Just chunks of potatoes.
Mason's like, I'm Irish, Scottish, Italian, Native American, Dutch, and Polish. Oh. So you got a large cuisine of food that you could eat. Mason's like, Diona is from NXT. So maybe we've seen her
I've seen her on there. Yeah, she was in the ladder match, I believe. Or not in the ladder match, but in the tournament to get into the ladder match.
Mapcrow says, Rob Van Dam, RVD. Darth says, I would eat potato pizza every day. Luke says, Diana Perazzo is the indie darling that AEW tried to sign and everyone thought they would, but she instead went to NXT, not to be confused with Mercedes.
Yep.
All right. Like Ayla says, I love pineapple, but not on pizza, right? You can't even pick them off a pizza. It taints it. It ruins it, right? It does. It just ruins it completely. Sleepy Angel's like, oh, wow, this Raw has been terrible.
It has not been a good one.
But
and I wouldn't expect any of them
something.
to be really good. It's nice to see Nia Jax back.
Yeah, that she returned.
Like I said, the women's division needs a shot. And this might be, they've got 2 wrestlers tonight. Bianca and Nia Jax back. So this might be the shot in the arm they need. It's weird to see Zelina Vega lose already. Because she's already been up. But she's kind of more of a manager role. But I would still like to see her wrestle.
Right. He got an owie on his arm. Luke's saying how they make it is like thinly sliced potatoes along with sausage or pepperoni and can go with either normal pizza sauce or an Alfredo sauce. Huh. Interesting. Mason's like, have you ever tried jalapeno pizza?
Yes. I've had jalapeno barbecue pizza.
I'll take your word on that.
Is it Pier 49? Yummy.
Yeah, they went out of business way before this stuff, the unicorn sprinkles happened. So.
Oh, they did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did people get sick? Because that's what happened to me, is I ate that pizza, and I was sick for like 3 days.
I don't
pretty sure I got
know. I
poisoned.
never really ate their pizza, so I wouldn't know.
It had chicken on it, and I'm pretty sure the chicken got me sick. But I could have just got sick from something else.
I don't know.
But it felt like a food sickness, not like a flu.
Well, usually food sicknesses are like over really quick, so it's like usually 24 hours and then you're done.
And it could have been, but I didn't want pizza ever again in my life.
Whatever. You eat pizza.
I didn't say I didn't. I said I didn't want it.
Oh. I don't really like pizza, so I'm like one of those few weirdo people out there that are like, you don't like pizza? I'm like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan, so I don't.
I'm going to try a gluten-free vegetarian pizza from Domino's.
Does their dough not have sugar in it?
It'll probably have some. I have sugar here and there off something weird.
Right.
Like as long as I'm not eating it all the time.
Ayla's like, that sounds good, Luke. Potatoes are very plain and can go with anything, really. I used to work in a spud nuts shop, donuts made from potatoes, right? And Joseph says, have you tried banana peppers on a pizza?
Yep.
And Ayla's like, I don't like peppers. And Ayla's like, except banana peppers, but only on sandwiches. Which is funny because Ayla's like part Hispanic, so you'd think that she'd be all in love with like peppers.
Or Mexican blood.
She's like, bleh. It's like the devil. It's like poison to her. I guess we're doing another commercial for another.
Lots of commercials.
Another place.
I thought they were actually going to show these matches. Because they keep showing them. They showed Up Next, and it showed both.
Just the thing, but it just showed him doing
show the
it.
Match.
And then showed him leaving after he won.
And then they just showed the Boneyard one, and they didn't actually show the match.
Mason's letting you know that Domino's pizza is not real pizza. If you want to eat real pizza, go to Chicago. They got the best.
Yeah, but I can't have real food. I eat gluten-free everything. I don't eat sugar on anything. And I don't have, what's that stuff called? Dairy. And I don't eat processed oils.
As Ayla says, Travis, make one. My friend Alex made a pizza crust out of cauliflower. Yes, but usually you end up adding binders to it and usually use cheese as a binder, and he doesn't eat dairy.
I think you can do it with just cauliflower, though. I've seen that somewhere.
I don't think it does.
All you have to do is look up paleo pizza. They don't do milk or cheese.
As Ayla says, yeah, we live in Idaho. Definitely not going to Chicago for pizza. Because Mason's like, and I live 40 minutes away from Chicago. That's why he gets his pizza there. Looks like Dark Domino's is good for what it is. Right? And Mason's like, they have gluten-free in Chicago. Yeah, I have no idea. As Mason says, fast food pizza is not good.
Oh, I'm sure. The pizza handmade would be awesome.
Ayla's
thick
like, crust. Use a notebook.
Exactly.
Just use cardboard. Fuck it. Jesus. That's what most of it tastes like to me anyways. Fucking cardboard. All right, here you go. Ready for a trivia question, guys? Trivia question. Whom did Roddy Piper share the WWE Tag Team Championship with in 2006?
What the What? I didn't even know Roddy Piper was around in 2006.
Right? Whom did Roddy Piper share the WWE Tag Team Championship with in 2006?
Google? I mean, I can't even guess. Edge? Wasn't he the one that was with Hulk Hogan in his title? His tag team
Was
was
it? I have
Edge?
no idea. I don't know. And while we're waiting for people to get my question and answer said trivia question, we have Amy Smith in the chat. Hey, Amy.
Good to see you in here. Thanks for joining us.
Who is also asking, can we do trivia?
We're doing it right now.
Haha!
Who was Roddy Piper's tag team champion partner in 2006?
Good job. And Ayla's like, let's move to Chicago. We can have pizza. Mason's like, go to Giordano's. That's the best pizza in Chicago.
Is it on the north side or the south side?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because there's one side I will not ever go to, no matter how much you pay me. Ever. Kind of like Detroit.
You're not going to go to Flint next weekend?
No, that's its own city. I'm not going to Detroit. Looks like, Darth, your opinion is fast food is not real food. The thing is, millions of people worldwide would disagree. Mason's guessing Eugene. Amy's like, can you give us a hint? Nope, no hints.
I want a hint.
Make a guess. Looks like, if I remember right, it was actually Ric Flair. Yeah, I like that answer. It was like, I love Domino's, but I like to make my own pizza. I hate Pizza Hut, though. Taste is different for everyone, but I have to agree with Luke on fast food. Joseph is guessing Ric Flair. Mason says, Ayla, come to Chicago. Best deep dish and gluten-free pizza.
She likes gluten. She's been filling up on gluten over the last week. She's actually growing gluten in her house.
Yeah. Her sourdough.
Hey, Alberto.
She's feeding her.
So why wasn't he at WrestleMania if he could wrestle now when it was all recorded around the same time?
Maybe it was because it was against Andrade there and they didn't have anybody to do it with, and so now he's going to be against somebody else. All right, so the answer to that question is, and for people who didn't know and everybody who did know, Ric Flair. So Luke got it right and Joseph got it right. So Mason guessed Eugene and that was not right. Amy wanted a hint, but I couldn't give you a hint because I don't know any
16
hints.
times.
Right?
His daughter's a champion 11 times.
Ooh. 286.
27-time champions.
Right?
David Flair never won one.
As Ayla says, like, she loves Domino's, but she doesn't like Pizza Hut. And it's true, because when I eat pizza, I don't like Papa John's because their sauce is really sweet, and I hate it. It makes me want to throw up.
I always like Pizza Hut's pizza better than Domino's, but we always had Domino's, so I just ate it.
Yeah.
Because I don't care.
Right.
Like, it's not that big a deal. I just like that Pizza Hut has the richer sauce.
Yeah. True. I like their sauce. It's a sauce thing for me, and the dough. Like, the dough kind of, because one of the doughs from one of their cuts or makes or whatever is like really sweet, and it just is so disgusting. I just don't get sweet pizza. It makes me want to throw up every time I think about it. Let's see.
Who's he wrestling?
Ayla's like, how far away is Chicago from Idaho? And I agree with Dalethea.
It's a little over 1,000 miles.
So Mason's like, it's probably 10 hours away.
Yeah, we drove it once because Shane was at Michigan State.
I don't know. Grand Rapids, Michigan is like a 24-hour drive from here, so. And you have to go through Chicago to get there.
Right. That's what I was saying. Because we went to Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd probably take you right around
Mason's
15
like,
hours,
both
maybe.
just go to north, downtown, and east side Chicago. West and south are dangerous. Yeah, no shit, Mason. No fucking shit, dude. Really? It's like Detroit, man. The Matt Crow says, puppet wrestling next Monday night on Raw. Come on, Mr. McBoss Man. Make this happen.
Oh my
God. I told Travis that we needed sock
Mercy.
puppets for our show. And he was like, that's just silly. And I'm like, no, really, we need sock puppets that are like the puppets that are the wrestlers. But I was like, we could only do one because I wouldn't be able to do a voice all the time. I'd forget what my voice was.
I'm Charlotte. All the girls that have the same voice, all the guys that have the same voice.
Right? As Ayla says, my sourdough pet needs to eat. Right? Like you need to feed it. Feed me, Seymour. Tom guessed Ric Flair on that one too. Good job. Amy guessed Jimmy Snuka. I'm not sure if that was for this one or if that was for...
That was probably for the other one.
The wrestling
The
magazine.
Google machine.
Right. If you are behind, you need to go where it says live. Because if you're behind, you're behind. And
You have to pull the little thing forward.
The red dot all the way to the right.
Because right now we're watching Humberto and some guy.
Yeah, anybody know who the guy is?
I forgot to look at his name.
Some guy? Did they even have a name for him when he came down?
I think it did.
Oh, crap.
Humberto up top. There it is. That should be a 3. 1, 2, and 3. Humberto
Carrillo. And Mason's letting us know that Pizza Hut has fake food. I don't know. You know, their salad bar was actually pretty real. So, I don't know. It looked real to me anyways. It looks like it's all fake with that logic. Right? The map crow's like Detroit, Michigan. Right? Joseph says, actually, Travis, David Flair won the WCW United States Championship. But yeah, he never won anything in WWE.
Right. Old David Flair.
Looks like, Darth, your fake food is not just. Just kidding. Just kidding. Mason was like, I was in the South Side a couple of times. It was very sketchy. There were gangs and that. No. You're kidding, right? That's just silliness.
It's one of the most
up
dangerous
next is the new
cities.
NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Yep. See, so she is going to be on Raw.
She is.
And we figured she would be. Makes a lot of sense.
Map Crow's like 26 hours driving, 1,700 miles, Idaho to Chicago. Yeah.
1,700.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's a ridiculous drive. Ridiculous. That's why I'm not going ever. Chicago is probably not one of those places that I'm like, you know what? I think I want to visit Chicago.
Well, I want to go see every Major League Baseball team, so I would have to go to both South and North side of Chicago.
Ah, shit.
But it's fine.
I guess.
It's protected. You're fine.
Kind of. Guess. Well, fuck. I guess I'm stuck going to Chicago then. Jesus Christ. You know, they call it the Windy City, but I don't believe that's true. Have they ever been to Idaho? I mean, Jesus. Do you know how much the wind blows here? I mean, I think
if
it's
the
like
wind stopped blowing, the
windy
city
state.
would stop. It would just fall over.
It would.
The wind holds it up.
And the only reason why it does is because Utah sucks. That's the only reason why the wind blows in Idaho.
People are more like Wyoming.
It was like we could cook Darth up real nice. You wouldn't be able to taste the fake. Ha ha ha. Dark. Amy's like, when the Undertaker stuck the middle finger up, that was not PG.
No, definitely not PG. But it was a pay-per-view, so it was okay.
Was it supposed to be PG?
Yes, it's the PG era.
Oh, is it? Yeah, well, that's fine. He doesn't need to be PG on that. Mason's like, sure, Ayla. As Tom says, some guy. Just some guy.
Some guy.
Right? Looks like wrestlers yelling bitch and other things the last 2 nights is not PG. I think I'm okay with the not PG.
So,
I think they should do that on regular
we
television.
had the volume really low for the Charlotte Flair Rhea Ripley match, but I guess, like a lot of people were saying, I had to keep the volume down or people would have thought I was broadcasting porn. I guess it was really loud and I'm just screaming.
That's funny.
So now I want to go back and listen to it.
Right?
Because there's no crowd, you know, there's nothing to take up all that white noise, so it's just them.
So it's just them yelling with each other. That's right. That's funny. Mason's like, me in a couple of years, I'm thinking of moving to Orlando or Tennessee.
That's a couple different places.
Orlando Hurricanes, Tennessee, maybe tornadoes once in a while, and country music. I guess depending on what part of Tennessee. I mean, Orlando is very specific for Florida, but you didn't really specify Tennessee. And Mason's like, White Sox Stadium is not fully South Side. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. That's a plus.
They just call them Southside.
Tom's like, that's because WWE finally got my memo. They're not PC anymore or PG. I think it more like because they were a pay-per-view.
They're like PG-11. If you haven't heard your dad call your mom a bitch yet, then I'm just teasing.
Mason's like, Chicago is very windy. If it was June, it's very windy. Mason says Wrigley Field is beautiful, although I'm a Brewers fan.
Oh, no.
Blasphemy.
One of my good buddies is a Cubs fan. He's literally got the whole team tattooed on his body.
Right?
Not the whole team, but like their history.
Like their main
like
history
Sammy Sosa's on his
stuff.
body. The what's the one announcer? Harry Carey's on his body. Ernie Banks is on his body, and there's probably a couple other ones I'm forgetting. If he's listening to me, he's gonna be furious and text me right now. But
right, that's funny. The Map Crow's like, Chicago is really a great town. You will have fun. Every city has its bad spots. Wrigley Field is great, and it's clean, friendly city compared to the East Coast. And I am from the East Coast, LOL.
Yeah, it's a little cleaner there.
So Luke's like, yeah, I rewatched the Flair Ripley match, and it sounded like I was on Pornhub.
So, yeah.
So now we know what Luke does in his spare time.
Watches Ray Ripley.
TMI. And Tom's like, that's not funny, Luke. I think it's hilarious. Rhea and Charlotte Flair in there all sounding like they're on Pornhub. Give it to me good, baby.
Let him in. Let me in. Look, this is next year's WrestleMania stuff.
Oh, cool. Mason's like, and I'm a Packers fan. So he's kind of a weirdo.
Well, he's not from Chicago, it sounded like.
He's like, I live on the border of Wisconsin and Illinois.
You can tell.
But I'm 40 minutes away from Chi-Town. The Map Crow's like, autocorrect, Big Brother is here, LOL. Looks like if you want to go to a good baseball and football game experience, you need to go to Kauffman and Arrowhead stadiums for the totals.
You know.
And Chiefs, best ever.
Oh, the Royals?
Royals, there we go. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, so if I wanted to go to a Chiefs game, I'm pretty sure my cousin Tony would probably pay for the whole trip.
Right? You want to go? Sure, let's go. All right, sweet.
Not that I would need him to pay for the whole trip, but he would pay, genuinely pay for it. He would be all excited about it.
Looks like, to be fair, my woman watches Pornhub more than me. Oh. Once again, TMI.
It's fine.
I'm kidding. I don't care. Mason's like, go to Lambeau Field. Lambeau Field. Thanks. That's the best place.
I'm sure it's a top place to go. Like the whole city owns this team.
Right? And Amy's like, I think I heard Edge say, throw me off the bridge during the last man standing match. Amy says, I think I heard Edge say, throw me off the bridge during the last man standing match.
Oh, I'm sure you can hear a lot. There's literally, you could hear him walking on the ring.
Right?
The ring's like, right here.
Boink, 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 boink.
It's like, it's way too quiet. They need to pump in just some white noise.
Right? Something in the background. The wailing, flailing.
Even fake cheering just the whole time. Like a soccer stadium sound.
Like buzzing noise the whole time. Buzzing, like having like ups and downs, boos.
When she got this locked in, I was like, she's going to tap.
And she
did.
Yeah.
It just blew my mind.
Looks like, well, everyone else in here shares TMI, so it's my turn.
Right.
Wow. You're more than welcome to share whatever you like in our chat.
I always wonder what kind of porn women watch. Like, I don't know what they watch. Like, what are women into?
I don't know. You'll have to ask
Women?
Luke's woman, because I couldn't tell you. I'm not into it, so I couldn't help you there.
They into, like, girl on girl or bondage or... I just don't know.
This is the post-match last night, though.
Yeah.
So this is after she won. Mm-hmm.
Superstars in this business assume it's the title that makes the man or the woman. No, it's the woman that makes the title. I've been the Raw Women's Champion. I've been the SmackDown Women's Champion. Hell, I retired the now, I say here, the two-time NXT Women's
Yeah.
Good job, Charlotte. You go.
All right. Charlotte's all sorts of excited. She did all right.
she does what every other woman in this company does.
Lose to Charlotte.
They bow down.
They bowed down. They lose to Charlotte? They bowed down.
She gonna make Charlie get on her knees? Bow down, Charlie. Disrespectful. That's a queen.
She looked up to her, though. She's like, oh my God, it's Charlotte. There she goes. She's my favorite. Ayla's like, no, Luke, you can't have TMI. We look up to you. And Tom's like, Edge told the ref to effing count. And Luke's like, Lambeau Field is great, but a Chiefs game at the loudest stadium in the world, Arrowhead, is another level of an experience.
Absolutely. I'm sure both of those two places would be on my bucket list.
Right?
Pretty sure that's it. I'm trying to think if there's another stadium that I really wanted to see. I don't think there is. Because they don't play in Candlestick anymore, do they? Do they still play in Candlestick?
I don't know.
I thought they stopped playing there a while back. Huh. Some of the new stadiums look pretty cool, too. They're just giant glass bulbs.
Right?
Like Biodome.
Huh. That's funny. So the Map Crow said something that nobody saw
Uh-oh.
except Luke. And it's not in there either.
Oh. Well, it would... No. What?
Like, it's not there.
Huh. How do you know Luke saw it?
Because Luke said, that's not funny, Map Crow. Okay, but I'm watching it from our studio stuff, and that usually pulls in all of them. So,
Well, if it was deleted, it'll take it away, though, right?
nobody deleted it.
Oh.
It wasn't deleted at all.
Well, maybe YouTube did. Maybe it was a funny comment about what kind of porn or women watch.
Maybe. I don't know, but Mason said women probably watch gay or girl on girl. And Ayla's like, isn't girl on girl gay? And Ayla's like, who's Tony, Travis?
My cousin Tony.
It's on their dad's side.
It's Tony. It's Claire's old son. She knows who Claire is, so that'll fix it.
Okay. Mason says, it's lesbian. What I meant by gay is guy on guy.
Right.
And then that's when Luke said, that's not funny, Map Crow. And Ayla's like, oh, we didn't see it, Luke. What did Map Crow say, right? And Luke's like, Ayla, it's not really called gay porn anymore. It just called girl on girl or guy on guy. Oh, okay. It looks like I did not remove Matt Crow's comment, though, but nobody saw it.
I'm pretty sure it's still under gay under the headings. Like when
I
you
would
go
think
down
so.
to the categories, I still think it's called gay.
Ayla's like, you like gay stuff, TMI? And the Matt Crow says, no, Santa Clara, go Niners.
Yeah, that's right.
It looks like. Which means YouTube wasn't happy with his comment, LOL. Mason's just kidding. It looks like, no, my lady does, LOL. And Ayla's like, okay, I know. And Mason's like, did you know that Kenny Omega is bi?
I did not.
Nope.
But I used to hear that about Finn Balor all the time, and then he finally ended up marrying a woman.
Well, bi means you like both, so I guess you could marry either one if you liked. Guess whichever one suits your fancy. Huh. Right?
Yeah. So what are we going to do the last 20 minutes?
I don't know. I'm going to
I
ask
feel like they
another
have
trivia
nothing
question.
going on here.
Right? I thought they were going to actually show a match, but it doesn't look like they're going to. They're showing like weird little highlight things and stuff. Anyway, so I'll ask a trivia question. Whom did Roman Reigns beat to win his first WWE World Heavyweight Championship?
Seth Rollins.
So Luke saying that Macro mentioned woman on woman and a baking product in the same sentence. Oh, yeast. Okay.
Oh, God.
And Luke's like, and from what I understand, Finn is bi. But that makes for an interesting Saturday night.
Right. Like, I know we were married, but I have to go get me some D.
Mm.
Anybody guessing?
Mason put in a guess.
All right. Anybody else gonna guess?
I'll repeat the question real quick. Whom did Roman Reigns beat to win his first WWE World Heavyweight Championship?
Riley Reid. Trying to think of a famous porn star. I couldn't think of any. Peter North.
Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy. Let's see. Luke's guessing Sheamus. Joseph is guessing Dean Ambrose. Mason guessed Dean Ambrose. I don't know if anybody else is going to guess. But Tom is guessing Seth. The answer is Dean Ambrose.
Dino.
So Mason and Joseph got it correct. Good job.
Big old Dino.
Dino.
Huh. That's
As Mason said,
interesting.
Dean Ambrose, or a.k.a. John Moxley. Ella said, women and women shouldn't bake together. Just kidding. And Tom brought up the grody thing of girl on girl in a cup. And Ayla's like, how big is the cup? Ayla, don't
God!
ask. No.
No.
No, Ayla. No. No.
Stop now before you
No.
get curious. You don't want to be curious of
No.
2 girls in a cup.
No. No. No.
You know how you don't have an appetite?
Run away.
Maybe never have one
Run
again.
away from that. Run away. Ayla's like, Pam Anderson?
Was it a porn star? But I would
She
watch.
looks like a porn star.
She built like one.
Luke's like, you leave Riley Reid alone. I've met her at conventions, and despite being a freak, she's a genuinely sweet and funny woman. Nobody said she wasn't nice.
I was just trying to think of a popular porn star.
Right?
She's the most popular porn star I know of now. Except for that one Muslim girl. I can't even think what her name is. Kahif or something.
I don't know. Mason's like, Lana Rhodes is famous. Mapgirl's like, Luke, I didn't mean that it was interpreted wrong, not woman on woman sex. It was her hobby and her off time in regards to earlier saying about baking in the kitchen.
Schmigma. Oh.
Joseph's like, Mia Khalifa is a famous porn star.
That's the one.
Mia Khalifa.
She was super famous for a long time. I think she quit.
Yeah, maybe.
But she was Muslim. And
I
did
think
it.
she's on TikTok. You see her on there sometimes. Luke's like, oh Lord, no 2 girls in a cup, right? No,
Look,
no.
After the show. Why are we talking about that again? Yeah.
Mason's like, Lana Rhodes
Look,
is
after
famous.
the show last night.
Oh, this is after it, huh?
Well, yeah, he wasn't bringing the title down to the ring. Brock was.
So he came down again just
Yeah,
to
this
be
is
a
after
weirdo?
the show.
So he could be out there with all of his fans?
Yeah, he just wanted to embrace the audience.
And whoever this lady is. It was like, oh, you're saying 2 girls, 1 cup, not 2 girls in a cup. Gross.
Ayla already knows. Ugh.
Macro says, no, that's not what I meant. I saw that once. No thanks. Right? Throw up. And looks like Aaron couldn't stay away, so he is back.
Hey, Aaron. Good to see you in here.
As the map crow's telling him, welcome back, Aaron. You missed nothing, right? Luke says, Janice Griffith is the weirdest, craziest person I've ever met. She just happens to do porn, but she's like a hyper kid with endless energy and so tiny. It's like watching Pornwarian run around.
Pornwarium. What's her name? Janice?
Janice Griffith.
I've never heard of her.
Great.
I don't search the porn sites very often.
Ayla's like, my comment got blocked. Just kidding, it didn't. I saw it in high school. Looks like Paige is not a porn star. She's a girl who made a dumb mistake by taping it, then had it leaked by other people. Mason's like, Ayla is... So 2 girls on a cup is... No! Tom's like, 2 girls in the mixer? Map Crow's like, check please, right? Mason's telling Aaron to look it up. Yeah, sure, go look it up.
No, Aaron, no. No. His virgin eyes don't need to see that.
Oh, a Pomeranian. He's a robot. It won't matter.
Oh, it'll matter.
No, it won't.
It'll scar the poor kid.
Ayla's Kim Kardashian.
Oh my gosh. With her butt.
Her big old bubble butt, big old bubble butt.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. He didn't care that it was Brock Lesnar at the top of the mountain. He was going to Claymore him enough times.
He was going to do
He was going to
it?
win no matter what.
Oh, no matter who it was? He was going to Claymore whoever it was multiple times?
Because he's going to climb that mountain. Oh, look who it is.
Because he's...
It's a big slow. Oh, he's bringing a referee. So is this his first title of defense?
And he looks really excited about it, too.
You can't just bring a referee after the show's over.
I don't think the Big Show cares. I guess he's going to talk to us about
Aaron
it, too.
loves the Big Show. Aaron, you ecstatic?
Yeah, it's the Big
It's
Slow.
Paul White.
The Big Slow. It was like, yes, 2 girls in a blender. That sounds exciting. Mason's like, Casey Cox is my favorite porn star.
Huh, never heard of that one either.
Tom's like, yeah, Aaron, shut up. You say woo one more time, I'm going to slap the taste out of your mouth. You're a Flair and you ain't your friend to the Flair, so shut up. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. Well, I'm so glad we're so happy Aaron's back.
It's Aaron's favorite thing to say. When Charlotte was out here earlier, I was like, where's Aaron? Because he'd have been like, woo.
That and I'm tired. I'm hungry. What else is there?
Woo. Oh, my boy wins tonight. Or gets TV time. Oh, wow.
Well, Aaron's back, but not. And
He doesn't even want to fight him for the title. He just wants to fight him.
Mason's like, if Big Show wins, we riot. Oh, man. And that's so glad that he timed Aaron out because now he's back in there as Aaron by himself. Now he's timed out again. Oh, boy. Aaron, when you gonna learn, buddy? You gotta learn lessons. Respect, respect, respect. What? Ooh, he
Ooh,
sees
Matt's
fear.
scared.
Fear. Fear. The map crow's like, how's that Wi-Fi working?
Right.
Right?
So they just had nothing planned for the second or the last hour of this.
Looks like it. They're just kind of throwing some stuff out there.
Holy shit.
And now they're like, blah, 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 blah.
The Big Show smacks him in the
Oh,
face.
he like bitch slapped him. Wasn't like a.
It was a very slow motion
It
slap.
wasn't like, here, let me punch you. It was like, let me bitch slap you. He's like, all right, let me disrespect this belt that I just got. I'll throw it down over here because I love it so much.
So we got 8 minutes for this match to happen.
Ooh.
And there it is. It's underway.
Right.
The title is on the line. This is last night, so we would have heard if they would have lost it.
Mason's like, world's largest slap. And Pepper McIntyre's like, I'm Scottish too.
Scottish psychopath.
Looks like, Travis, when you get time, can you find out why I can only time out or remove comments and not ban? I have no idea.
I have no idea. I don't even know if I can. I probably can, but
I don't know. I'll take a look while we're waiting for whatever's happening on the TV to work.
yeah, it's not like there's a place where you can restrict moderators.
I don't think you can restrict anything, can you? It says you can remove them. Is that a ban?
I don't know.
What happens if I click it?
What are you removing?
I was just looking at what had happened.
Maybe it's just a comment. All right.
You can hide the user on the channel. What does that mean? Does hiding them usually do it?
I don't know. I've never played around with it before.
Well, me neither, so I was just kind of curious.
I know that when you set a moderator, there's just the option to put their name in this little box, and that's it, and you're done.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a whole bunch of, like, tools that they have
Right.
where you can check and uncheck what they can do.
Yeah. Joseph says, all right, guys, see you Wednesday. All right, Joseph.
All right, boss.
See you Wednesday
We'll see you
night, bud.
Wednesday.
Have a good one. Be safe. Take care. Jim Ross is in the chat
Hey,
again.
Jim.
Hey, Jim. Says, by God, it's the Big Show. By God.
You going to be here on Wednesday? Or are you going to be working?
Tom's asking if Luke, did you see Mick Foley's tweet events? The Map Crow's talking about the Boomer Sooner.
Well, I guess this is a match, huh?
Mila's like, Luke doesn't have the power. I don't have the power. Luke's like, no, because how many times I removed him and he comes back? The only remove option I have is to remove the comment.
Huh.
Jim Ross says they're working.
He'll be working, huh?
Mason said the hide user on the channel is the ban. So if you use hide the user, it should work. Do you have that
So
option, Luke?
if you do the hide user, what happens is they can still comment. They don't realize that we can't see it because it still shows up on theirs as if it's normal.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Big Show with the lackadaisical pin.
Jim Ross says working at home.
Oh, might have to watch us then.
Right. Yeah, that's weird.
McIntyre's getting beat up. He just
Sopan
had
is
a hell
back
of a
in the
match.
chat again.
Hey,
Hey,
Sopan.
Sopan. Hi. Nice to see
Thanks
you.
for
We're
hanging
almost
out
at
with
the
us.
end here of Raw.
We got the Big Show and the Scottish psychopath, Drew
Yeah.
McIntyre. Looks like the Big Show's doing better with McIntyre than Brock did.
Right? Maybe he just need a bigger guy. I have no idea.
Oh, there's a big slap to the chest.
He was teasing Luke about how he doesn't have the higher ground. Struck him down. Looks like, Ayla, be nice to me. I'm trying here.
Bang, bang. Not a song. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Shot him down.
Yeah, it's in Kill Bill.
Oh, is it? Can honestly say I've never seen that show. Oh! Big axe handle.
Mason's like, I've reported Aaron twice. He just keeps coming back. Sopan is the Big Show came back? Yeah, I guess you could say it's a comeback for now, but he was back before, and now he's back again, I guess. So
Who is it? The Big Show?
the Big Show, yeah. But Sopan is saying the Big Show came back. And we've got Blythe, the fitness coach, in the chat. Hey, Blythe.
Hey, Blythe.
Says, well, this was unexpected. The Big Show is back.
Just shows up right after WrestleMania and attacks the champion. Kind of dick move. He's like, I don't even want it to be for the belt, but they made it a title match anyways.
Right.
I wonder if this has ever happened.
Right.
After a WrestleMania championship match, some guy just comes back out to say hi to the fans, and then somebody attacks him.
Right. His fans. His fans. His fans out there.
His minions.
Mason's like, if Big Show wins WWE title, I'm never watching WWE again.
Can you even
won't
imagine?
win Mason. It'd be weird and funny at the same time. Illa's like, so
There's the
are we
choke slam.
trying to completely get rid of Aaron or just teach him a lesson? Good question.
Aaron's fine. He just needs a lesson.
Right? He just needs a good lesson.
I think this is like his most exciting thing that he does, and so he puts a lot of time and energy into it. Like I said, literally, I checked in at like 2 o'clock today,
Right?
and he was just in there just chatting with himself. I was like, come on, Aaron.
Travis is like, you are a robot. You're a synth.
All right.
Blythe says, I'm going to leave in 10 minutes. All right.
We're going to be gone by then
We'll
anyways.
probably be gone by then too, so.
We got 2 minutes left, so.
Of what's happening on Raw tonight.
There's the choke slam. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. Oh! McIntyre kicks
He
out.
kicked out.
Look at the Big Show. He
The
can't
Big
believe
Show's
it.
like, no way. I almost had it. Dang it.
He's without belief. There it is. See, right now he should be on top of him. He should be trying to wear him down. But instead he's like, I don't know what happened.
Right?
I'm not winning.
Mason's like, get rid of him, hopefully. And then Luke's like, Darth, that sounds exactly like something Aaron would say about if the Big Show wins the title. He's never watching WWE again. All right.
There it is.
Then Mason's letting us know he's nothing.
Here comes the big right hand. Mac kick. There it is. Claymore. And that's enough. Ring the bell. 1, 2, 3, or 100.
Yay.
And McIntyre retains.
He's like, I didn't realize I was going to have to try to retain my title right after I got it.
Now Mason can stay around.
Right.
We didn't lose a WWE fan.
Right. Ayla's like, I don't mind Aaron, so I don't want to report him, right? And Blythe's like, see you all on Friday night SmackDown, everyone. All right, Blythe, well, we're here on Wednesday,
We're going to be here Wednesday, too, if you want to hang out for a little bit.
/NXT, if you want to hang out with us that night also. If
Same
not-
time, though. 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Wednesday, 8 o'clock Friday.
Right?
Have a good night.
And Luke's saying, Ayla, I'm just trying to teach him that no matter what issues he does or doesn't have, he has to respect Letha and Travis and chat. Exactly.
Chat respect.
Yep. And Ayla says, okay, Luke, I get that.
Colors.
Totally agree with that one
Colors.
because that's the whole
Colors.
point of it.
Colors.
Yeah,
Colors.
respect them.
Ice-T, listen to colors.
Matt
Colors.
Crow's like, hey,
I'm
he is
a
in
nightmare
quarantine like
walking,
us all.
psychopath talking.
I'm glad you're singing. Tom's like, so anyway, what would you like to see on SmackDown?
Rhea Ripley.
Wrestlers. I want to see reruns and weird
And
storylines.
recaps.
Storylines of recaps, reruns, and yeah, that's what I want to see. I'm kidding. I don't know.
And then you said I can bring that other one up. Like
Yep,
that?
right there. Let's see. It was like, okay, Sleeping Angel says, this is awful. That was awful.
Oh.
Right?
They still keep it 3 hours. I get it because they have contracts or whatever, but they got to do something about that. It's going to be under 2 million again.
Right.
They got to do something to save their ratings.
Right. Let's see. Mason's like, I reported him twice, like 10 minutes ago. And he's like, yes, I'm still a fan because he didn't lose. And Blythe says, okay, well, I'm heading out. All right, Blythe, we'll see ya.
All right,
Have a
we'll
great
see you
night.
Wednesday or Friday.
We'll see ya on Friday for sure, since you're saying see us Friday, but we might see you Wednesday too because we'll be here.
Woo.
Mapcro's like, 4 straight nights. Great job, guys. Have a great night. Be safe and be well. You too, Mapcro. Have a great evening tonight. We'll see you on Wednesday if you're around. If not, we'll see you Friday. Ayla's like, oh man, I'm so tired and I need a beer and my wife is on the TV.
Woo!
Woo, she says. Go away, Ayla. Woo!
Tribute.
Tom's like, I like the whole no fan thing right now because you get to see the chemistry between the two stars in the ring. You get to hear things that you never get to hear. You also get to get a gist of a story.
Everybody
Cool.
has their own opinions.
Yeah, Dar's like, low key, I'm underage and I want a beer, lol. Looks like, why is everyone talking like Aaron now? This is my nightmare. And Luna was in the chat, but they were probably lurking, but now they're saying good night, every
Good
pony.
night.
So good night, Luna. Have a great evening. Take care of yourself
Thanks for
out
hanging
there.
out with us. We'll see you at 8 o'clock on Wednesday.
Dar says, lol, Luke, again, I'm not Aaron. It was like, woo. And Tom says that they try to tell that you don't get to hear because of the loud crowds. You don't get to see, you don't get to hear the don't get to hear the chemistry or the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think a lot of them probably do that anyways or don't when there's a crowd. But I guess maybe they're just filling the air because they want to hear something. As Mason's like laughing at Ayla and then wooed and just kidding at Luke.
All right. Well, we're going to call it a night before we end up with a bunch of Lukes in there.
Before we end up with Aaron back. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we'll see Aaron.
He's only timed out for 300 seconds, everybody.
He'll be back.
Luna's like, I'm only here on Friday. All right. Well, we'll see you on Friday then,
We'll see you on
Luna.
Friday.
And Ayla's like, Travis, I love your hat. Can I have your hat?
Love you, no homo.
Love you, no homo. I love Mike Canellas. He's my boy.
Hope my boy gets some TV time. Okay, that's enough.
Okay, we're done. All right, everybody.
Have a good night.
Thanks for hanging out with us, watching Raw tonight. Appreciate that a lot.
Have a good night. Thank you for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.